Ahoy, this is Comic Book Hunter, also known as just Hunter.
And I'm History the Flash, but you can call me JD.
I'm The Rock and I don't fuck around.
And this is a hero story, a podcast all about comic book movies, video games, so on and so forth. Mostly comics. We do have comics this week. Actually, Tyler and I read like 30 comics each this week. I'm sure Harper read 100.
30 each, yeah.
One.
Oh,
One? Oh,
one
but
is better than zero.
You read a comic, so we will get to that.
I can't wait for you to see what it is.
It's going to be Godzilla versus Kong versus Justice League.
Not. It's not. I'm excited to read that, but it's not.
It's going to be Philip Kennedy Johnson's Alien.
No.
Shit.
We'll
All right,
figure it
never
out. We'll figure it out.
Shit.
We got Ultimate Spider-Man this week. We got Avengers. We got
What the fuck?
Daredevil. We also got news
I
this
didn't-
week, such as Deadpool and Wolverine trailer. There's some X-Men 97 news. Nathan Fillion did an interview revealing some things. We weren't here last week due to
Revealing
an
some
alien
things.
invasion in Australia. But
Yeah,
the
it's fucked up.
only news that we really missed last
How
week
did you get out of that?
was the Transformers 1 trailer, which we didn't talk about last week because we weren't here, but we'll discuss it this week because
In depth.
Transformers they're like a comic book thing. Also, I
sure.
will give a brief review sometime this episode of the Knuckles show, which I sat down and watched all of before recording this.
I have
watched all
looked
of
at the
it?
Yes.
I have looked at the Rotten Tomato score for that show every single day since you posted it at like 88% and just been like, oh, drop. And now it's like 69. I'm like, go lower. Come on.
I will discuss Knuckles.
Can you also at some point give a full review of Rebel Moon Part 2, The Scar Giver?
The Scar Giver, yeah.
Yeah, I did watch all that. So
You did. We were
That's-
okay. So the audience knows this. Hunter and I have this horrible habit recently of just doing things at the exact same time. We were reading Dragon Ball at the same time. We were watching. Yeah. Anyway, he sent a message that he was watching Rebel Moon Part 2 at some point, and I had checked my phone like 15 minutes later. And by the time I had checked my phone, I was at the same scene as him because we had started at the exact same time. I just said, I don't fucking like this. I don't like that this keeps happening to us. But at some point I tapped out and you didn't.
Yeah.
Which
I
is
kept
crazy.
going.
I'm borderline impressed that you did tap out.
Why do I have to keep? But come on.
Like we have this conversation between who could watch as many movies per year, and I'm one behind you now.
I'm obsessed with the boxes behind you. Do not destroy Return to Pet Smart DC.
Mhm.
I said they look
There's
like
a body in
Schrodinger,
one of
not
these.
Schrodinger, Chekhov's box. Like someone's gonna destroy it.
Yeah, okay. Wow, someone's gonna pop out of it, or
Yeah, I got boxes behind me. I'm moving. Finally.
if we put Hunter in one and kill him, is it like Schrodinger's Hunter?
What?
I wouldn't say that that's how that works necessarily,
Okay.
but you know,
But we
maybe.
get to kill him at some point.
Yes.
I think
good.
yes.
Yeah. Legally. Yes.
Which trailer are we gonna do first? The one for the movie that's probably gonna be good, or the bad one?
I guess we should do Transformers since that's pretty
The
late.
bad one.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
bad one,
Like
yeah.
it's a week and a half old at this point. Animated Transformers movie set all on Cybertron before they go to
It
Earth.
really fucked with me, man. I just thought this was gonna be like epic. I thought it was gonna be like a Spider-Verse or even like
I thought so
Ninja
too.
Turtles Mutant Mayhem. I thought it was just gonna be like a good looking adult Puss in Boots, yeah, great one, animated movie.
Mhm.
And like it looks like shit.
It
And,
looks
like,
like
it
it
makes me
started
sad.
with promise. When that opening shot of them sitting there, I'm like, oh, the animation looks good. And then with every subsequent scene, it looks like
Yeah.
shit.
it
I'm
gets
like,
worse.
it's
and
like
worse and
like I
worse.
said to you in the chat, it's like maybe 10-15% off looking like a Pixar movie, but it's just like
I don't know.
not quite animated
just-
right, not
I
quite
think
textured
you know what
right.
it looks like to me. This is gonna sound really ridiculous. It looks like to me an animated movie, like adaptation of a TV show, an animated TV
Yeah.
show or something like that. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
agree.
Oh.
It's
Or
like
maybe
if
the backwards way.
it's
It's
like
like
if-
it's like the Jimmy Neutron show from the Jimmy Neutron movie.
Mhm.
Does that
Or
make
like
sense?
how the 2012 Ninja Turtles is like if that animation got a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, Hunter. What did you said? Like it's like a TV show that got like edited into a movie, and I said, yeah, it's the Clone Wars. It's like what they did.
Exactly,
With the
yeah,
first
it
4
looks
episodes of
like-
Clone
I mean,
Wars,
it does
yeah.
look like that.
there is that Transformers show, Transformers Prime, that looks a lot like this, right?
I don't know.
Okay, so there is a Transformers show called Transformers
Yeah,
Prime.
how about you just tell us? Don't
It looks a
ask.
lot
We
like
got
this.
no idea.
I
Yeah.
honestly think it might even look better than this. I just thought, and again, because I see the comments and people are like, "Oh well, of course he doesn't look like Optimus Prime. He's Orion Pax." Just shut up. He just
Mm.
doesn't look good.
Yeah,
You know,
the character
I-
designs are just they're boring and they don't
And
look cool. They don't look like robots, really.
Cast your mind back like what 8 years ago. That's not actually Doomsday's final form. It's just like a
Yeah.
proto Doomsday.
Oh,
like it's
God.
like this.
Just do
yeah.
Optimus Prime.
and like I get, because he's not Optimus when he starts. Obviously, they're doing the origin story, right? So he's got to
Mhm.
be Orion Pax. But like, I don't care. Honestly, like I just make him look cool. I don't
It
care.
has
if he's
no
Orion
style.
Pax.
Darkseid's name, Uaxis or whatever.
Oxas.
Like
Ooks.
there's no art style to it. It's just they just made a 3D model of these characters and went, okay, good to go.
Yeah, and it's disappointing, especially like living in the post Spider-Verse age, where these things just look so good now, man.
Yeah,
Like
well,
they
that-
can
that-
just
that's
look
hard to compare.
insane. Spider-Verse and Puss in Boots, like you said, even Ninja Turtles, like
Well,
there's no reason that these things, like you know how when the Mario movie came out last year, compared to everything else, it
That
just
was
looks
last
like
year. It feels
yeah,
like
it was,
four
that was like
years
last year,
ago
like
now.
this week.
yeah, it was
Wow.
in April.
It
yeah.
looks like compared to everything else, it's just like generic. It's boring. You know what I mean? The animation.
Yeah.
This is what that's like. I'm just like, this is Transformers, dude. Why are we not swinging for the fences? You know?
Yeah, it's disappointing. I really wanted an art style to it, and even then, like 3 weeks ago, a trailer came out for a DreamWorks movie called The Wild Robot, which is about robots, and it's beautiful looking. It's
Wouldn't have
incredible.
fucking guessed, man. Wouldn't have
Yeah, I
guessed
don't know
that.
about. I feel
Yeah, I
like
know,
that's
For
right?
just
sure.
like off.
You want to check your source on that, Eddie?
I'll check real quick. You guys keep talking.
Oh shit.
The Wild Robot, but okay, but like I'm trying to think, what studio is this? Is
Yeah,
this
Hollywood
Paramount?
Reporter reported on that.
Oh, okay, he got the source.
Yeah.
It's Paramount.
Yeah, it is Paramount. Mhm.
What has Paramount made any like crazy animated movies recently? I'm sure there's one. Right.
One that comes to mind. I don't know if it's. I think it's Paramount, but what's that?
Sonic
dog?
the Hedgehog, right? Yeah.
Knuckles.
Yeah.
Clifford. Clifford the Big Red
Something
Dog. Is that what the
pets.
fuck you're talking
Some-
about?
it's like a something for toddlers.
The Secret
Oh,
Life
The
of
Secret Life
Pets.
of Pets.
No,
No,
Shit.
that's
it's like
Funimation
dogs that
or
are
whatever it's called.
cops. What's the show where they're dog
Paw
cops?
Patrol.
Paw Patrol.
It's like the dogs that are cops.
Oh fucking hell.
And when
Oh
I
yeah,
see
they
a
did make
dog,
the
I'm
Paw
like,
Patrol movie.
"You're a cop." Yeah, and it looks like this is set in the same world.
I mean, it could be. There's no reason it couldn't be though. It's in Cybertron. Imagine that. Paw Patrol Transformers crossover.
It is Paw Patrol.
Damn.
Dogs
That would
that
be
G.I.
fucking
Joe,
sick.
Paw Patrol, Transformers.
Oh, I like that.
Like the Avengers, but for like stupid people.
Yes.
One thing
Avengers.
we're just talking about like the style and animation, but story wise, or I guess casting wise, I hate Bumblebee. I hate him.
Oh my god, Keegan Michael Key. I like you, man. Toad was enough.
Yeah, calm down.
Toad. You did Toad already. You don't have to make
Badassatron.
Oh my god! And then he just, you know what? I don't even have anything to say about it. I just don't like it. I was gonna like go off on something. I just don't like it.
Well, this movie is supposed to set up the betrayal between Megatron and Optimus, and it's just like it looks like they're trying to make it the funniest thing they've ever.
Yeah, it looks like the betrayal's gonna be that Megatron put a whoopee cushion or something. You know,
Mhm.
like it's not gonna be that big of a deal. It's gonna be something stupid.
Yeah,
And yeah, I mean, I'm sure it'll be fine. I really feel like we're ragging on this, and it could be fine, but like
it could
just
be good.
it just doesn't look good. Maybe it's one of those like where the trailer's got to like be for kids, but
I
don't
mean,
know.
it is a kids movie. Yes, I understand that, but like so is Spider Verse and Ninja Turtles.
But also,
and Puss in
so
Boots
is
and,
the original Transformers movie, and that movie is fucking crazy. They kill Optimus Prime in that
They
movie.
kill everyone, man.
They kill everyone in that
Yeah.
movie. They say shit.
They do.
They say shit. Yeah,
Are you
There's
talking
a
about
part where
the
they-
original animated?
the original animated '80s Transformers movie.
Interesting.
I think Unicron is
And
chasing
the
them or
craziest
something.
part of that too
and
is
someone
it's
goes,
the dude
"Oh,
from
shit."
Andor. Yeah, it's the dude from Andor. He's just in that so that he can say shit, which is
Right?
awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
He just says shit in franchises. That's his thing.
I would love to shit in franchises, dude.
Hell yeah.
Just in the
Also,
background.
Hunter sent me a message where he said the word "fuck." By the way, like a video.
Uh,
like I
maybe.
saw him say it.
I don't know. I don't know the source.
When
of
did
this.
this happen?
So he sent me a video when he was talking about his whole. Wait, can I actually say the name of this business?
Yeah,
Because isn't it?
yeah. People
Okay,
don't know where I live.
he was dazzling his dog. You know, he was getting his dog like what haircut or some shit.
Yeah,
He sent me
It's
a
called
video.
Dazzling Dogs.
it's called Dazzling
Yeah.
Dogs. Yeah,
And
Dazzling
he
Dogs.
sent me a video of him like in an old man filter and go, I don't know what they were doing in there, but that was what the fuck. And like right as he said the word fuck, the video ended and it was a bomb video and it was gone forever. And he went, no one will believe you. I have heard Hunter Murray say the word fuck. It blew my mind.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. So Harper has had this idea for a week now, and so we came up with a story.
No.
But it's not true. It's not true. Why would I say that?
It's look,
He's gonna
I
pull
have
up
the-
his
look
receipts.
video. of, like,
Nobody will
so-
believe you.
Dazzling Dogs.
That's
did things-
pretty incriminating to me, dude.
Just
That
yeah, I
is-
am stunned.
Maybe,
Nobody
that
believe
is-
you.
maybe,
No, they won't.
maybe the
If
man
you,
in the video.
dude, if you presented that in court, you'd get life. Like
It's
that
this
is
vi-
that
it's
is
this video
evidence.
here.
I get
It's this video.
I get
couldn't-
life.
Yeah, because that is evidence.
Maybe this man who didn't have an old man filter, maybe it was my grandfather, who said
Your
went- it was a
grandfather-
good
it was your
looking old
older
filter,
brother,
I'm not
Bill
gonna lie.
Murray. was your older
maybe
brother,
Bill
Bill
took
Murray.
my phone, my older brother Bill first,
couldn't-
and he
my
went.
older brother.
He did FU, and that's it. No C, no K. He just went fuck.
Whoa.
See?
Yeah,
That's
no,
interesting. I don't
you
like
didn't go far though. You had a definite sound at the end of it, and that's what blew my
A
mind.
definite.
But what if he
sound.
just said the C and not the K though? What if he went fug?
He didn't go fizz. It wasn't a fuss.
A fug. You know K?
No, it was no, it was
No,
it was there. It was there.
What was your
Alright.
reaction to this? My older brother's video.
It was like most of it. I was like, okay, it's a typical, fairly funny Hunter Murray video. You gotta give you props, and then like I'm laying in bed and you go fuck, and I was like
Was that,
fully
was
like
that this morning? Was that
No,
when
this
you
was-
were in
this
bed
was
and
last
just like, ugh,
night
Which is this
Ah.
morning for
before
me.
going to bed. I was
interesting?
blew me away.
Damn.
It was.
Mm.
I'm tempted to believe him.
I'm gonna come. I'm not lying. It's like I'm telling you, this is the
Where
thing
did
that
that come
happened. There's no reason for me to lie about.
There's
this.
no reason for me to swear after going years without doing it.
That's
You
true.
did it,
That's
you
true.
liar.
I did nothing
have the
tragic
evidence.
happened to me.
I'll swear on anything. I don't give a fuck. I'll swear on Thrawn. I'll swear on Vader. I don't care. He did it.
You're swearing on fictional characters.
I know. They're the other things I love.
Yeah, fair enough.
I swear, dude. I'll swear. I'll swear on the big Godzilla.
I was gonna say the
On-
big
He's on
lizard.
the top.
He's on the top.
That seems like a hazard. Like, what if that falls on you during an episode? That would be the funniest thing.
Big
ever.
lizard. Like
Yeah,
and it
tackles
just
him.
just the spikes stab into the top of his head.
You know what
Oh.
I'm like. I
That'd
have
be funny.
adjusted him and measured and weight tested and I've done all the things, man. You know
I
what
still
I'm like.
think that would be funny.
Oh yeah, it would be. I hope I die.
Death fight fake.
Anyway,
big
Transformers 1 doesn't look
lizard. Yeah,
very
not that good. But
Yeah, booty.
Deadpool Wolverine.
good. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Deadpool
Let's
and
fucking
Wolverine.
go.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah.
Um,
Gonna be excellent.
It looks
Is it gonna-
awesome.
it
I
does
th-
look awesome.
I genuinely think it's going to be excellent. Like I
And
fully
this
believe it's
trailer
going to be
didn't really
excellent.
have any reveals too. It's just everything we knew. But it just
Except
looks
sick
great.
ass Wolverine and fucking like old man Logan kind of shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
that was interesting. Old Man Logan.
That was cool as
again.
fuck.
Old Man Logan, but also the grave markers of like the comic book Days of Future Past,
Mhm.
and
Oh
also Cassandra Nova from the Grant Morrison X-Men, which is fucking weird,
Mhm.
and also
Ant-Man's corpse as
Giant
a
Man
base.
skull from
Mm,
Old Man Logan as well.
Yeah.
There's a lot of shit, and Elias
Them-
from Loki.
I've told you my
Um,
opinion on.
yeah.
I've told you my opinion on Old Man
Logan?
Logan, right?
Oh, Old Man Logan.
I don't know if you
I don't
have.
think so.
Mm.
Like the like original Mark Millar, like
Steve
miniseries.
McNiven, yeah.
Do you relate
Steven,
to Hulk
yeah.
in that?
No. I think that first book sucks ass, and I think the 2014, 2016 one
Yeah, the 2015,
is great.
excellent.
I
Mhm.
Jeff
love that book.
Lemire,
Yeah,
Andrew Sorrentino.
it's a great
Actually,
book.
an excellent book. I
Yeah.
think when I was a younger man, Old Man Logan was literally my favorite Marvel comic because I was
Wow.
like, this fucking shit is sick. And also, I just like the aesthetic of it. I think that's what really matters in that story,
It was
right?
cool. Yeah.
And I like the ending where it's Baby Hulk on his back and they just ride off into the sunset. That's awesome. But it isn't good.
It's not good.
And I think that it's always been like a cool idea, I guess, you know?
Mhm.
And so, sure, let's give us our second Wolverine doing Old Man Logan. Our second time. Let's give Hugh Jackman another try.
I mean,
Yeah,
they did
Logan.
Dark
It really
Phoenix
is.
twice. So.
It really is. They did do Dark Phoenix twice.
That's true. That's so true. Yeah. So, and you know what? I'm sure they'll even make a joke like that, where Deadpool will be like, "This is the second time you've done this." But either way, it does look really cool. Costume's crazy.
We also learned that this Wolverine isn't like the main Fox Wolverine. It is a variant. Like it's
Good.
a
Yeah.
new
So
person.
that Wolverine is dead.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
But
a different
in the
Wolverine. It's just Hugh
trailer,
Jackman.
you see him looking all sad in the dark, saying, "I'm sorry, kid," or he says something like that. It sounds like he's talking to Laura, though. Like
He could be
X-23.
talking to literally anyone, though.
Kid.
But do
He
you think
says
it-
kid, doesn't he?
There's a lot of kids.
There could be
but
more. There's lots of
He's
kids. There could be
famous for
30
having
kids.
sidekicks. He's got as many sidekicks as Batman.
But like,
dude.
he's not talking to Deadpool. Who do you think he's talking to here?
Kid pool.
A kid.
I don't think he. I think it's
anyone.
X-23.
But he's also old as fuck. He could call anybody kid.
Yeah. He's
Yeah,
148.
but like I don't know. I can't see him
God.
calling like a grown man kid saying I'm sorry.
No, he's
kid."
not. I don't think he's talking to Deadpool, but I don't know. It'd be crazy if it is.
I mean,
if it is
I
Laura.
could believe that she's in this movie.
I think she
But
will
I think
be.
that she
Yeah.
wouldn't just be in like a flashback or something. I think she'll
No,
be a
no, no.
character.
I think she will be too. Yeah, she'll
That's-
have like a similar yellow suit.
You think she'll have the suit? That
Yep.
would be sick as fuck.
That would be
cool.
like that's a like
The
that's
actress
a
is like she's like
I know,
an
but
adult
it's
now,
a
isn't
lot
she?
to
Yeah.
cover. Like
Yeah,
to
she's
have this
I don't know.
Wolverine that's not related to her and doesn't have that backstory,
True.
then have an emotional
but
moment where
you-
he
you-
says blah blah blah. That's a lot to
Yeah.
cover in this movie.
A Deadpool movie.
I don't. Yeah,
Exactly.
I don't think that. Well, it's called Deadpool and Wolverine. To be fair.
Yeah.
No, it's
Um,
not.
It's true. It's called Deadpool and Friend. But
Oh,
I
that's
think
rough.
I think that
Just seems like a lot of legwork.
I'll give half of it where I think that she's in the movie, but I don't think that
Yes.
she's in that scene.
Yes, agreed.
Okay.
I can agree with that. I don't
Okay.
think she's gonna be in it enough to have like this emotionally resonant moment where he's like, "I'm sorry, kid."
Yeah, I would bet that she's, and I think she should just be in it, like as a character. Sure, join them on the road trip, but I think that she's probably just gonna be like in a scene or two, like slicing people up.
Mm. God, she
we'll
did
see.
real good at slicing in Logan.
She was slicing the shit out of people, and
She
that was
sliced
like
people.
she was like a little kid now, or then,
Mm.
and now she's like an
Then.
adult. She's gonna be slicing the shit out of way more people.
Wow, yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
She could slice them and then like legally drink alcohol or something. Like
It's true.
I
I,
don't
I, don't, I
Yeah.
still don't think I
She
don't know
could
if she
legally
do
go
that yet.
see an R-rated
Oh,
movie.
okay.
I think that she could do that.
Oh,
as well, yeah.
there you go. Wow.
Where
Oh
you
yeah,
going?
You want
age in America is 21 for alcohol, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's 18
some
for
reason.
Yeah,
us.
it's 3 here.
what if
Three.
do you want 3? Damn.
Laura
And they
just
just
cut
give it
someone
to
up
you.
and
You don't even
goes
have to
see
pay
R-rated.
for it.
Where are you going, Laura? To see a movie. What's it doing?
Oh god, yeah.
Same scene from Ninja Turtles.
I was gonna say, do you-
exact same
The
scene.
next scene,
you-
he's
do you-
walking out of the theater.
Do you want the rest of those kids at the end to show up, like
No.
like the zappy
I
static
would
electricity
prefer,
kid?
like, I'd prefer
the
Patrick
growy
Stewart, but when he's at the
greenery
end
kid.
of X-Men Origins, and he's just like a
A
wax man.
DH. Oh
Yeah.
god.
I don't even remember that.
Imagine
You
they
don't
brought back-
remember him at the end of Origins?
No, it's been a
bro?
while.
Look at him.
Okay, here's a weird theory. I don't know why my mind just molded these things together. But could they say this is stupid. Could they say that this is the Wolverine from that Multiverse of Madness universe? Is
Why,
that
though?
weird?
Why?
I don't know why. I don't know why my mind just did that. It wouldn't really
Nah.
make any sense. Would it?
Oh.
Bonding.
He looks like what AI says they look
It's
like.
because they looks like a weird lizard.
What is it? 838, right?
Mm.
But, well, why though? They could just do a new universe.
I guess why? Yeah, you're right. It was Old Man. It's been Old Man Logan. I forgot. This
Well,
is a
we are
different
probably
universe.
gonna get like a lot of Wolverines too. Like Patch is gonna be one. I'm sure
Yeah.
Daniel Radcliffe will play one, and so we're gonna get
What else is in this
several.
trailer? Is
They didn't show much. Like they show,
Azazel
yeah,
from
Azazel.
First Class,
Forget her name.
Death
Wait. Can you say there's gonna be a lot of Wolverines in it again?
There's gonna be a lot of Wolverines.
What is this? A bloody Red Dawn remake?
Oh, oh yeah, he was in that.
No. What?
I don't
No.
get it.
Oh, that's Chris Hemsworth and Josh Peck. What are you talking
No.
about?
They're the Wolverines, right? That's what they call
Oh, this guy's
the
got-
this guy's got
Wolverines.
jokes. He makes us
That's
laugh.
actually really funny. So I yeah, we see some like original Fox characters. I mean, we knew from the last trailer that we were gonna get
Pyro.
what's the fire guy's name?
The
Pyro.
Russian was there. Pyro was there.
Pyro.
Pyro, that's
Lady,
it, yeah.
Yes.
Lady Deathstrike. is that
Yeah,
her name?
yeah, from
Yeah.
X2, yeah.
Azazel.
Azazel was
from,
there. That's
yeah.
cool as fuck.
Yeah, Nick
First
Crowley's
class
dad.
represent. Woo.
else?
Who else was there?
They wanted Vinnie Jones as Juggernaut. They're not getting him.
Yeah.
Ah,
They
Sadly.
also wanted apparently Jean Grey, also like the original Jean
we're
Grey.
getting Electra. We're getting.
Oh, yeah,
Jennifer
we are
Lawrence
getting
as
I wonder if
Elektra.
we'll get Ben Affleck.
That one for me is the most like, what are we doing in this movie? Like, we're getting Jennifer Garner's Electra is going to appear.
Yeah, why though?
It's,
Why and for
that
what
makes it so
reason?
it's not
And
just X-Men stuff, it's Fox stuff. So do we
Do we
do
get
we do
Fantastic
some, do we,
Four?
yeah, do we get some
this
weird
is the
Fantastic
multiverse
Four
of
shit?
madness, isn't it? This
It
what
is
this
multiverse of madness, yeah. And they're all fighting, and it seems like a lot of this movie takes place in the void. And the void is like Mad Max-ish.
If you could bring one Fox era actor back though, who would it be?
I like the guy
Hugh
who played
Jackman.
Reed.
The guy that played Reed? I was just thinking do Miles
Ian
Teller's Reed.
Crawford.
Imagine the Maker, dude. Imagine how sick. that would be.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
Miles
we've talked
Teller?
about this before, haven't we? Yeah.
It's like perfect
I think
casting.
just do that. Fuck Kang. Do that.
I feel like they
Okay.
don't even know who that is.
Who the Maker?
What about a Fox era actor?
I'd say I would literally just say that Miles Teller, do the Maker.
No. Have it.
No, why
no.
not? Literally, why
have
not?
have it be the original one that Hunter likes. Have him be the maker.
No,
He's
but the
too
Maker's
old.
like a young guy.
Yeah, but Miles Teller has a punchable face.
But
Yeah,
that's
so
the
does the
point.
Maker.
He's a villain.
Oh, good point.
He's a bad guy.
But I don't think you could fit that face in that big dick helmet that he wears.
he stretches.
That's true. He can stretch.
That's all
Miles
power is
Teller
stretching.
can stretch.
Miles
Yeah,
Teller
that's why they
can
cast him.
Okay, you've convinced me. More Kang, I say.
Oh man, that's
I
not
could
what
see them.
said.
I could see them getting rid of Kang in this movie.
Oh,
Like they just do
worse.
something to get rid of all Kangs.
Well,
I don't think
Alioth is there, right? Remember, Kang says he's the one that harvested Alioth. So Alioth is there. So there's a Kang. I mean, besides the fact that the fucking TVA is in this movie, there's the Kang. You know, that's there.
Yeah.
So I'm sure they'll mention him, or he'll have like a presence in some form, right?
Yeah. This movie seems very important. I
Yeah,
want to mention the leaks, which could be untrue. Harper, did you read what I said to you guys yesterday about the credit scene?
Oh yes, I did.
So
Look, wishful thinking, but it would also be like,
Yeah, spoilers,
the
I
amount
guess.
of hype.
Major
yeah,
spoilers for
so
something.
grain of salt, but I'll say the source for this. Originally, My Time to Shine
Yeah, it's
on
not good.
Twitter, who is like
Famously
sometimes
gets
right,
every
sometimes
single
wrong.
thing right. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
they said, hey everyone, go to my Patreon because I just put the Deadpool Wolverine end credit scene description there, but I don't want to put it on here, so you got to pay. And Rob Liefeld of all people said, "This is true."
Was
Rob Liefeld,
He's got a little cameo, doesn't he?
yeah.
Did
Rob,
he
well,
say
he
that?
didn't say it's true. He said he retweeted it though.
and then was that the one where he said like, I can't believe we did the things we did
Yeah.
in this movie. No
yeah,
one
exactly.
knows.
Yeah.
So he retweeted the thing
He
spoiling the
retweeted,
potential thing that he said no
yeah,
one knows.
but it's behind a paywall, so who's gonna pay? But anyways, people are screenshotting it, obviously.
I was gonna say, it
Yeah.
only takes one person. That's
Yeah,
like, that's
yeah.
it.
So there's no proof that this is true, but Rob, what are you doing?
I always think
Anyway.
about that. You know how like Daniel RPK has a Patreon, but
Yeah.
we all just find out the scoops anyway.
Yeah,
He's got to have one.
yeah.
You
he
know,
just has
he's
to
got
have
to
Yeah,
literally,
just
he's
person
got to
to
literally
just
have
one
one
guy.
guy who screenshots it.
But yeah, and for those on these people's patrons, why are you paying to hear about movies early? when
A
people
leak,
just-
yeah, a
Yeah.
leak from a nut job. Yeah,
Yeah, be like,
Mm.
oh, I knew Andrew Garfield was in No Way Home before anyone, like 3 minutes before anyone. Okay, but anyway, so the story is that may not be true, but it seems like it is at the end of the movie Wolverine and Deadpool go through a Doctor Strange like portal, which is what we see in this trailer here. It's
Mm.
that's like the end of the movie, and it closes, credits start. Mid-credit scene, they're at a pizza shop discussing what to do with a very yellowish filter on camera, and they're planning what to do, and the camera pans around the pizza shop and goes outside to showing they're in New York City, and it plays the Raimi Spider-Man theme.
Mm.
And then it ends.
Is it Joe's Pizza?
It's Joe's Pizza,
Mm.
yeah.
That's fucking.
Does the guy
Going
say,
there.
"Hey, he stole that
No,
guy's
pizza.
pizza"?
Because I was just thinking,
Fuck
like,
yeah.
how did they show it's Raimi's New York?
Yeah,
not
how do they
just,
show it's
New
Raimi?
York? And they would have to fucking show Joe's Pizza.
Yeah,
wouldn't
and then
they?
they play like the
And Mr. Aziz?
or that's the Amazing Spider-Man.
That's the
yeah.
Andrew Garfield
Yeah,
one.
right. Yeah, they'll do that. Yeah,
Yeah, that one.
yeah, that one. Yeah,
Danny Elfman,
yeah.
That's
so-
that.
crazy.
Okay,
fucking Danny
that's really hype and that's really sick, but also like show him
Yeah, show
like a
Toby.
bigger
just-
reaction if
I
you
mean-
have
I mean,
him
I guess
somehow.
I guess if we're going by the logic that this is true, there's still time.
Mm.
They could film. Yeah,
But I feel like we've been burned with the. Remember when Black Panther 2 was supposed to have Doctor Doom at the end?
Yeah,
So,
that
like, I
one
don't-
is that one's crazy.
I don't believe any.
And-
I can't believe any of this anymore. That was
and,
the
like, that
most
one
excited.
I felt
Yeah.
confident.
there was like
that was
official
true.
art for that. Yeah,
That was
Which I think
crazy.
I feel like that was official art, right?
It was official. It was official concept art. They had the idea, and the start of Black Panther 2 is talking about like someone stealing vibranium.
That's right. That's right.
It's like, oh, that's
Yeah.
gotta be Doctor Doom. Like the whole movie, I'm like, here comes Doctor Doom.
Yeah, and then it was
Yeah,
T'Challa's son.
Yeah, which is like, it's not a bad end credit scene. It's just I
No, it
wanna-
was just. I mean, it was. I guess I was disappointed, but there was no reason to really.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's it
man.
right there. Yeah, that's what we saw.
and that
I was-
bro is looking. That's as Doctor Doom as one motherfucker can look.
Yeah,
Yeah,
God damn.
I was over the moon. Do you think it's possible that they have him cast?
I think they do.
Yes,
Do you think? Do you think they do?
it's Giancarlo Esposito.
I want
Lock it in.
that.
Do you actually want that? No.
I do.
I want
No.
Giancarlo Esposito. I don't think I want him as Doom. but I want him as fucking
Professor
someone.
X. He did an interview like this week saying that he,
I thought,
he wants
dude,
to
I
be
thought you
Professor
said
X.
Professor Rex. Then I thought it was like a dinosaur character. I'm like, who are you talking about?
He
Professor
played a
Rex.
vampire in a movie that came out recently.
Yeah,
That's
Abigail.
good,
Yeah,
good
yeah.
on.
Yeah, it's weird.
A weird movie. Yeah. I thought so okay. If they have Doom cast for what?
Probably Black Panther. Then they maybe scrap that and are saving him for something
you
else.
think we would know?
Fantastic 4 post-credit scene where they're in the
Yeah,
MCU,
it could be.
and it's I'm gonna say it's like one of the Doom bots goes like to challenge them would be to court, death. And then
yeah.
Doom turns around and tries to smile, but he's in a metal mask, so he's just like,
You're just standing there.
and that's it. Yeah,
He just mean mugs. Yeah.
yeah, that'd
That
be
would
sick.
You know what? Why not do it? Just do
Or
it.
maybe okay.
It's a bit late,
Picture this post-credit scene of like the Kang Dynasty, which will not be called that anymore, but
Avengers 5.
it's Tony Stark on a couch, and he's just like, "Oh, I think it really started with like mom and dad and blah blah blah." And Doom goes, "I'm sorry, Tony, I'm not that kind of doctor." And it's like, I get it. So I'm in
they're
for it.
funny. They're
Mhm.
boys.
That'd be
yeah.
cool. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. We'd all
Or
clap.
is it Doctor Strange 3?
Ooh,
Oh, that'd be cool.
Okay, as a legitimate answer, that makes probably
Or
more
is it Doctor
sense.
Strange 3?
That's
Yeah.
an
Okay.
actual
Have
answer.
you
Yeah.
heard? I
Coven
read
of
this.
Chaos.
Okay, again, all this no. Oh my god, that'd be crazy. Well, I think we talked about this at one point. I had an idea that they could introduce, because why the fuck are we doing an Agatha show? Introduce like
Say that
at least
every
Doom's
episode of this
mom,
podcast.
right? Do Doom's mom in it or something.
I'd love to do Doom's mom.
We all would. But I'm saying introduce Doom's mom or something. At least get the goddamn ball rolling. Give me a reason to watch the show.
Yeah, they even mentioned like
Latveria? No,
Like
it's-
Latveria.
We still got
They
to-
I should have
leg
mentioned
tumor.
my leg tumor in the MCU once. I find that disrespectful.
it's really unsettling that they
And
haven't
it
mentioned it yet.
just feels like they're gonna mention it, Agatha, and I don't want that.
Yeah,
Just
if you're
mention
gonna
my leg
mention
tumor
it, at
just
least
one
mention it a
time.
big one.
Yeah.
But I don't. They haven't mentioned Latveria. No, that's what you're gonna ask. They've
Yeah.
mentioned Sokovia. I think Sokovia is.
Everyone thought it was
Latveria.
going to be in Moon Knight. Remember that?
Everyone
The-
thinks
oh,
that
the
in
big
Moon Knight
castle.
he's in Latveria.
Yeah. But they're
Yeah.
like, we're going to see Doom in it. I'm like, no, we're
No,
not.
we were never gonna see
Like,
Doom.
No, we were
in
never
Moon
going.
Knight.
That was Doom. You don't remember that? People
No.
thought. People
I
like
remember
looking at like
Latveria-
a dude in the trailer and going, "Oh, that's gonna be him," and stuff. Like, I'm like, "What are you talking about?" Moon Knight didn't even have Moon Knight in it. Why would it have
Yeah.
Doom?
Yeah, why would have Doctor Doom?
Anyway,
Like they could still set him up without casting him. Like Age of Ultron had Andy Serkis being like, "It's from Wakanda," before they even
I love
casted
that,
Black
yeah.
Panther.
Yeah.
fish. I saw it on
Well,
a
and
documentary
Thanos,
once. It was
like
terrifying.
especially Thanos.
He's so good
Yeah.
in that. Oh god, I love Andy
He is.
Serkis. It's cool.
Like they killed Thanos. They introduced Thanos, the opposite, and it was
By
just,
just
a dude
turning
in some
around
fucking
Spider-Man.
makeup. Yeah, it wasn't Josh Brolin. Like
Yeah.
Doom, you can cast. You can.
Yeah,
well,
it's
Wakanda
just the way you
Forever. It
cast him.
wasn't. It wasn't. No one was cast. It was just going to be like the.
Yeah, exactly. It was
Yeah.
going to be just like the visual.
Mm-hmm.
Of
They're just
Doom.
setting the world up by mentioning Wakanda in Age of Ultron and who Claw is.
Wakanda. What Canada?
Yeah, what comes
Bruce
out of
Banner.
Wakanda?
Man.
Should we
I-
bow? Yeah, he's a king.
Yeah, he's a king.
I saw a post
so good. Oh.
that was talking about all the things they have in the pipeline so far, MCU. And I saw someone say that like next year, next year allegedly they're filming a lot of shit because this year, they're taking
Writer's
siestas.
strike.
But next year apparently on the docket they're going to be making like, again, I don't think any of this is true. I just read this shit. But Doctor Strange 3 is apparently getting made next year. I don't
Mm.
believe it. Shang-Chi 2. I guess I could believe that maybe.
They've been
Avengers
saying
5,
that every year. Spider-Man 4 probably.
I did see a report that
No.
like Marvel's telling a bunch of their like bigger actors to like keep their schedules clear. I did see that. So that
have you
probably-
because have you heard the rumors that Avengers 5 is going to be like a smaller scale movie like the first Avengers movie and not
I would
even maybe
love that.
necessarily be a part 1?
That'd be cool.
I would love that. I'd be
That's
absolutely
way
fine with that.
better. Especially
sounds
and maybe don't even do Secret Wars then. Maybe push it further down the line.
Yeah, I feel like they're
and-
rushing into Secret Wars.
Oh, like I think keep Secret Wars where it is, but just like build the stuff around it a bit better.
Or maybe or maybe you do Avengers 5 and that's your Avengers with like Sam and all that, and you do Secret Wars
Yeah.
and you don't even really have them in it. You just do your Tobey Maguires and your Hugh Jackman.
Jackman.
Nah, you got to do them all. You got to do it all.
Yeah,
I
but they
think-
don't.
I
I'm
think
saying they don't
Secret
have to
Wars, yeah.
lead the movie necessarily.
I feel
Oh
like
no,
you,
no, no. Okay.
You like, oh, we gave them an Avengers movie. You know,
I bet Secret Wars will be split into 2 parts.
How do
I
you?
could see that Avengers Secret Wars Part 1, Part 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel about like I kind of see like as the natural progression end and death of the MCU being like them just going fuck it and just like nostalgia baiting as hard as possible.
They
like,
are.
Yeah, do
Downey?
Wolverine, Tobey Maguire, Spider-Man, bring back everyone to fucking Robert Downey Jr.'s back from the dead. He's not even Tony Stark. He's his character from he's Kirk Lazarus. Like just
He's Kirk
bring
Lazarus. Yeah.
everyone in and
He's
then
Leopold
just
Strauss.
you know what I mean? Like just
Yeah.
do
saying that's
one
what
big
Secret Wars
suck
is
and
gonna
fuck
be?
and then go.
You think you say okay? I'm gonna translate that into English. You're
For the-
saying that
yeah,
that
for the
should be
non-Australians.
that should be the end of the MCU.
Yeah, and then just cook it. Yeah, it's done.
Okay.
Well, there's big rumors that after Secret
Just go
Wars,
for
they're
it. Because
gonna
like what do you
soft
do
reboot.
after that? You do if you have the big thing being like we've got fucking
X-Men.
Wolverine and Spider-Man. It's all the people that
That's
you
what you
know,
do
and
after.
Christopher Reeve Superman is there, and it's the same scene from The Flash. Like that is
Christopher-
the only, like that's it. You can't do
That would be-
anything from there.
That would be sick.
Well, from there, the
That's it.
rumor is they're gonna soft reboot. They're gonna keep some and then make like a new Tony Stark and a new Captain America.
Honestly, yeah, fuck it. Fuck
But,
it.
but like
If
maybe
you were to
Spider-Man will
soft-
still be Tom Holland. kind of
But
thing.
that's the issue. If you're gonna soft reboot, right? And I honestly think, yeah, do it. So that way that the story, because I am still upset that Iron Man's never gonna meet Mr. Fantastic. Like I'm just upset
Yeah.
about that. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
If you're gonna soft reboot, are you gonna keep Pedro? You know, he's old. Are you gonna
Mhm.
keep all the characters you just cast? I don't know. I feel like I want the idea of that, but I don't think that that's something that could.
Maybe we just
happen.
want it to end. Maybe we just want it to.
But
stop.
even especially maybe end it, but like and I don't know. Because
I
I want
mean,
to see more Tom Holland Spider-Man stuff. Obviously, I want to see the X-Men. I want to see them do what they did with the Avengers with the fucking X-Men. That would be cool.
Yeah, I do
right.
too.
Like maybe just build it out like that. Maybe get rid of this whole other chapter of the universe and just focus on the X-Men or something. Maybe don't do Avengers. Maybe
I'd
leave
like
them
to
out of
see
it.
Spider-Man do anything with the symbiote because that has never been good in anything
Well,
but
don't you think
like
it's crazy
not movies.
that neither Marvel nor Sony is rushing Spider-Man 4 to be made? It's been
I think it's interesting. Yeah,
years.
it's like
I think it's
isn't
weird.
that-
I think that's a huge miss. And I think Tom
Yeah.
Holland, especially being like, "Oh, maybe I don't want to do it." Shut up and get in the spandex, bro.
He literally
you
said the
know
other
you
day,
want to
like,
do it.
I will do it at any point.
Yeah,
Like he's
exactly.
back.
Just-
yeah,
just
he
make the
now is
movie.
back, but he hasn't been
I-
in anything for over a year. So he's now said that they're actually working on Spider-Man 4, and he's in the writers' room, and he's like, "I want to make this like I
Yeah.
want to treat this with respect, and I'm
Like, I
gonna
just
make
wanna
sure it's
see it.
good."
I think
More
Spider-Man
gadgets,
4
more
Well, there's
suit
also
tech.
the whole
I want
Sony
him to fly. I
versus
want
Marvel
repulsors.
Studios. Did you guys see the whole things with Sony and Marvel Studios arguing
Well, that
over this
Sony
movie?
wanted it to be a multiverse movie, and that Marvel wanted it to be like street level.
Is this for 4?
Yeah,
Yeah, Spider-Man 4.
Tom's Spider-Man 4. Yeah,
Is this for
Sony wants
4?
Toby and Andrew to be main characters in this movie, and Marvel wants it to be about Kingpin versus
Yeah, street level stuff.
Tom.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, both of those sound really good.
Yeah,
Just make
sure, but
4
it's
and
like,
5. Just do 4 street level, do 5 with the other cool shit.
Well,
Like,
they do it in Secret Wars, but I guess Sony's like, oh, but we don't get money from that. do we?"
yeah, they really want Spider-Man 4 to be No Way Home Part 2, basically.
make Spider-Man 5 No Way Home Part 2. I'll be there. Fuck yeah.
yeah,
No
I'll
Way
be
Home's
there
gonna
no
be
matter
it.
what,
That's
yeah.
everyone says.
Imagine how
that movie's
easy of
fucking
it-
sick.
Imagine how easy of a sell it is in this damaged MCU universe where nobody can trust these things anymore. We used to be able to trust these fucking movies, and now we can't. It is so easy to get people to the theater if you say this movie is Spider-Man 4 and it's got Daredevil and it's got the Punisher and it's got the
Mm.
Kingpin.
Mm.
Even if it's trash, you'll see it. And they could say that and it would be true.
Even if it's trash, you'll see.
You know what I mean? Sony could say that. Sony could say, we're Sony and you know we don't have a good track record, but you'll still fucking see this movie. And we will because we want to
Yeah.
see that, you know? I don't understand why that's not like coming out this month or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
We're
see what you
still
mean.
they still haven't written a script.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah.
Shit.
I
That's
mean,
insane.
the time between all 3 MCU Spider-Man movies were pretty quick. Like they were on top of that.
Yeah.
Mm.
But yeah,
Exactly. Yeah.
now it's just like
we would have gotten one last year if they were still following that schedule.
Mhm. But now Tom's like,
crazy.
yeah, I mean, I'm in the writers' room. It's like, shouldn't the writers' room be done their job?
Yeah, shouldn't you be filming? Shouldn't you be in the costume?
Yeah,
know?
but
I don't
it's
know.
still
I
like
think that's
they're
crazy.
still arguing. And Tom seems to he says he
still
wants to
arguing.
treat this with respect, and he wants it to be like very focused on like classic Spider-Man stories. It seems like he's leaning towards Marvel Studios instead of Sony, which I
Mm.
understand. Like you
Can't
just did
imagine why.
You just did a
Yeah.
well, yeah. You just did a multiverse one. You want to do something else, but it's also the multiverse saga. I understand both arguments here. So either or.
Do you think this is kind of a separate question, but because I keep seeing it, Sam Raimi's talking about it. Do you think they'll make Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire Spider-Man 4?
Sam
No.
talked about it this week.
Yeah,
No.
Sam Raimi's talking about it. I think I used to say no, Harvard, but I actually think, especially with the damage that fucking Madam Web did, I think especially when Craven fails as well,
When? Yeah,
And,
correct.
and Venom
When?
3. And Venom 3.
And Venom 3 will do
Or
inexplicably
sorry,
well. They always do.
Venom
I
The
guess,
Last
like, I don't know.
Dance.
Does Sam Raimi wanted? If Sam Raimi wants to
He
do it,
said
I
he
think it'll happen.
would. He said he would do
He
it.
would, or he wants to.
He said he would if they could find the proper story. That was what he said.
See,
this
like
week.
that to me is like, but like if
No, but
if
I
Sam Raimi
think-
said I'm gun ho to do it, then I think it's I think it's all on him.
No, I think he said that though. I think he's basically said like if they could get all the parts together, I would do it.
Yeah, but he's
Like-
got to get some parts together too.
But I think that Sam Raimi, I think there's no way that he
Oh.
has not thought about this every day since they canceled. the
Since
last
they,
movie.
yeah, no, I agree.
You know what I mean? So I think he would absolutely do it. I think Toby would absolutely do it.
I think he would now. Yeah,
It would make $1 billion. Like I just think that
It-
that's
yeah.
an easy
it
play
would.
for Sony. I wonder if there's maybe a contractual thing where they can't because they already
It
made
is also
Tom
one of those
Holland Spider-Man,
things.
but
It's one of those things too, where like people actually want it. Like there's so many times like Toy
Yeah,
Story
I would
4, and like even though that
absolutely
movie's
see
good,
that.
people are like, "Why are you doing this?" But people want 4 bad.
yeah, because
Probably because the third movie's not that good. It's not
Yeah,
like
and when
don't
it's
damage
like-
the holy trilogy. The trilogy ain't that fucking holy.
But that's
like, it's
exactly
all
it.
good.
It's like it was an excellent story. The first 2 movies, they still stand up. Like, have you seen they're re-released in theaters and they're like still top of the fucking box office?
Mm.
Those movies are
Yeah.
20 something
Yeah.
years old,
Yeah.
and 3 shit.
I
And so,
I
like-
like 3.
and yet, like, I think we all have probably seen 3 as much as the other 2. Or at
Yeah,
least in my
exactly, yeah.
experience,
Yeah.
I've
No,
watched.
I say 3 shit, but I
Like-
love 3.
Well,
But,
3
like,
is
where-
kind of the same as the Star Wars prequels, where like, yeah, most people don't like it, but it has like a huge cult following.
Well,
Yeah.
it's because I mean, especially for those Spider-Man movies, we're the demographic. Like
Yeah.
we're the adults now that are gonna go and spend that money if they make a 4th movie, because it's in the nostalgia vein. Like
Mhm.
it's
I mean,
not even like, look, it's
especially-
nostalgic because it's Tobey Maguire. It's just the fact that what it is gonna make us be like,
And-
oh,
yeah,
like
and especially after it's already proven money because look at how much money No Way Home made.
yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah,
I think,
And that movie
even-
didn't even show them in the trailer.
Yeah, it was
And
all
it was
based on
like right
speculation.
when the pandemic was starting to end too.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah,
And I think, yeah, that's crazy as well. It was like the 3rd biggest highest box office of all time ever during the pandemic. It's crazy.
Mm.
But I think, like, especially going into No Way Home, it was not really about Andrew. It was really about seeing Toby again.
It was
You know,
both,
It
and
was,
even if Andrew
yeah.
stole the show, it
Yeah.
was really like Toby and what I mean,
Andrew
like,
was the
seeing
one
him
I was
again.
most excited for, but I think the
Same.
Toby being there was the most like, whoa, they actually got Toby back. Like that to
Yeah.
me was more surprising.
I
Dude,
mean,
that
like-
movie's a miracle. It's a
It really is a
miracle.
miracle.
Yeah, like
Ugh.
as soon as like Andrew comes out and takes the mask off and he's like this,
Yeah.
everyone's theater erupted into a cheer. Everyone in the
Yeah.
world would be like,
That guy
was
did a
like, oh my god.
backflip. Remember that video?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That guy did that backflip.
But then there's like it's like a minute of conversation, then Ned starts to do this again, and everyone's like edge of your seat. Like
Yeah.
because you knew
Just some
Toby was gonna-
guy.
Yeah.
It's just- no one heard that joke at first.
I
too,
know.
'cause-
No one heard
No.
anything in that scene
And
because
that's
the
it
funny
was
joke.
Oh man,
Everyone
it's
was
just
just
some
screaming.
random guy.
Dude,
Yeah.
I still
Great
the
movie.
level. It's actually embarrassing to think back on how loudly I squealed like a little girl when Charlie Cox came into that. I was like, I was like a lot, bro. I was fucking
What about
lost.
have you seen that one video where it's just the one guy screaming and
Woo.
react? He goes,
Yeah.
yeah, and
Yeah.
nobody else makes
And
it.
then no one else, yeah.
My theater actually cheered for Charlie. I was happy.
My-
too.
I was
too.
squealing like crazy, and a bunch of people going, "Oh!" Like were surprised, like, "Oh, it's that guy." You know what I mean? Like
Oh,
they
I
knew,
I've
but
seen that
weren't
guy.
like- yeah, they were
Yeah.
like, "Hey, isn't he on fucking Netflix? Who's this?" I don't know why they speak like that in an Australian theater, but you know,
That was them in my theater. That was them in my theater.
yeah.
I was
Hey,
so happy,
some
man. That
Pepperoni
movie,
pizza.
that movie, and Endgame are just
Yeah,
pure joy.
exactly, yeah.
Also, we're recording right now on the 5th
Five.
anniversary of Endgame.
Oh my god.
Wow, what the fuck?
5
Yeah.
years today. Yeah, I was actually looking at this. 5 years today.
5 years today,
Oh,
Captain America caught that hammer.
Oh my god.
I think I was mostly
remember-
excited. I think that was the most hyped I've ever been in my life in a movie theater when Cap caught the hammer.
I was, God, that was my senior year of high school, and I just remember being like, I remember the hype
Mhm.
built up to that movie was so massive that I was thinking like, what the fuck am I gonna do after I see it? And it's been 5
Yeah.
years now. You
I
know,
feel like you guys will relate to this, but you know that feeling of I've just got to stay alive long enough to see blank. Like how many
Endgame,
times
yeah.
I've felt that feeling in my life, and now I'm like 5 years. But I remember like
Yeah.
heart pounding in the theater for Endgame, being like, "Please just live long enough to see this." And that was 5 years ago.
Yeah,
Oh.
no, I was actually thinking about that today because I was thinking about how I remember being so hyped that Spider-Man was going to be introduced in Captain America Civil War.
Yeah,
now it's-
man.
It's been 8 years.
That's fucking crazy.
I know. Yeah. But Endgame, God, 5 years later, I actually was rewatching it like a week or two ago while I was building Jesus Christ, new bookshelf I got. So I was like half watching it, you know, but
yeah.
I don't give a fuck what anybody says. That movie fucks. That movie rips.
That
That is
movie
a
does
good
fuck
fucking
though.
movie.
No one's telling you that
Yeah.
movie doesn't fuck.
There are though, you know, people have.
Yeah, but they're
turned on it.
watching
Sure.
Rebel
It's
Moon.
ugly.
Who cares?
It's ugly. They are watching Rebel Moon.
Oh,
That's
it's just all gray and it's not good until the last act.
I don't
Ugh.
care.
Yeah,
good
I
act,
know.
good final act.
It is a great
And-
final act. It's the best final act I've ever seen.
It's
Just-
crazy.
I mean, it's just portals, man. Like, remember that?
yeah. Just the anxiety you get when everyone's coming back and Scott's looking out the window and then the missile
yeah,
hits.
guys.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
it
Man.
worked.
Like
I think
you hear a pin drop and then 10
I
minutes
tell you
later,
guys
everyone's
this.
screaming.
I tell you guys this all the time, but I still go back and watch that announcement day with Kevin Feige before
Which one?
before Age of Ultron
I'm
came
getting
out.
buyer's remorse on that.
Worse than
Serpent
that, Serpent
Society.
Society subtitle for Captain America 3.
Yeah,
there must
okay,
be
that-
there must
and
be
they
another
announced-
title somewhere. It is the
When they announced Infinity War.
yeah, at fucking
Oh,
Robert Downey
that's
Jr.
when
Ladies
Robert
and
Downey Jr. Chris
gentlemen,
Evans
Mr.
came out,
Chadwick
right?
Boseman. Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I know exactly
I'm
what
getting
you mean.
chills.
That
getting
was,
actual
I mean,
chills.
dude, that was 10 years ago. I remember
I know. That's
when that happened. Do you guys remember that period where it was within 2 weeks, Marvel announced their all movies and DC
Yeah.
announced all of their movies?
Inhumans was up there. We were like, yeah,
Yeah.
Inhumans. Can't wait to watch that.
Inhumans comes out the same year as the Cyborg movie.
Did they know you guys that
Really?
I've watched all of Inhumans, but not a single episode of like Miss Marvel
No.
Well, it's because JD
or The Sopranos?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, The Sopranos, yeah.
You watched all Secret Invasion and not Miss Marvel.
I did watch Secret Invasion.
And Miss Marvel's
I hated
the
it.
best
So
one.
much.
It's a really good one.
Miss Marvel,
Miss-
I think, has an incredible first 3 episodes and then it drops.
Oh yeah, the time travel. Oh yeah.
Yeah, they start
What?
talking about
Time
time
travel?
travel. Yeah, Miss Marvel has time travel.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't know this.
Yeah, you gotta watch Ms. Marvel, man.
Yeah, it's
Do
not
I?
it's not executed that well though. But the first 3
It's
episodes are really good.
First episode's real good, yeah.
First episode's the
Um,
best one, unfortunately. Yeah.
But
Does anyone have big dick energy? Bad bitch, I could be a fan.
Oh, is that a She-Hulk attorney at law?
That's a She-Hulk attorney at law reference. Yeah.
oh yeah, I mean, you watched all of She-Hulk, didn't you?
I did.
So why
I've got
did
that
you
hot toy
skip
on the
Ms.
way.
Marvel.
It's coming.
That's kind of sus now that I think about it. You watched Moon Knight, you skipped Ms. Marvel, you watched She-Hulk, you watched Secret Invasion.
Is it
Where's that
because of the
what?
race?
Why is that? So,
Yeah.
wait, oh, I watched Moon Knight. What did you say? What did I
said
skip?
you
Miss
watched
Marvel.
Moon Knight, you skipped Ms. Marvel, you watched She-Hulk, you watched Secret Invasion. That's the
Oh, I
only one you
see.
didn't watch,
I see. Yeah, I see. Okay.
buddy. And you didn't watch The Marvels, buddy.
Ooh,
And you
that
didn't
is
watch
true.
Eternals,
Damn.
buddy.
Damn.
Most diverse cast, yeah.
Yeah, come on. It's not looking good for you, pal.
I saw Black Panther. I'll do the thing. Do you want me to do the thing?
Yep.
You can do the thing.
No, there's already a photo of me doing the thing. The listeners found. I said to Hunter, I was like, last week, I'm like, why would you do that? And then like someone sent in a photo of JD, Hunter, and I all doing the Black
I'm the only one that
Panther
hasn't
pose.
done it.
I was like-
Somehow, I'm actually blown away the fact that I haven't done.
Do it now.
No,
I'll pay you
Please?
$400.
What? You didn't pay
$400
me that.
count the cash, my friend. I want to see it.
Damn it.
You didn't pay
Oh,
me.
$400,
You didn't pay
I
me
spent it all on
anything. You
that
just said do it, and I'm
hot
like,
toy.
well, it's about Sonic the Hedgehog 3, so okay.
Hunter, do it.
I already did it.
Oh, that's weak. You should have done that. You should have backed yourself.
Would you pay me?
$400?
I already have paid you. You have owed me money in the past, and I've forgiven your debts because you're so broke.
That's true. I mean, look at him. He's moving out.
That's true.
Yeah.
I am. Yeah, to a cheaper place.
Yeah, no, not surprised.
All right, Tyler, you got this. I'll play
Oh.
the theme for you.
Oh no, he's gonna play. If you can't activate me like I'm the Winter Soldier. Oh god.
I can't hear a fucking thing.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Oh god.
Oh,
No.
okay.
Whew. That was close. That was close. I
Oh,
got dangerously close to doing it.
And when I was in Avengers Campus last summer, they started playing the dun, dun, like the Black
Yeah.
Panther theme or the Wakanda theme.
And you
I-
went, you
and-
Bombay.
Yeah, and I was like, oh,
Bombay.
oh no. Like, I was almost activated too, but
That's
I
awesome.
resisted. I just stood
good.
and watched
What a
But you
good,
did it on my command on the podcast when I said just
because
do
it was about Shadow the Hedgehog. It's different.
It's,
That's
is-
that's fair.
Mhm.
okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Yeah.
Did we talk? We
li-
talked about that casting, right?
Keanu. Yeah.
Did
Yeah.
we? No, we didn't.
I don't know that we. I don't know that we did. Did we?
Because Keanu Reeves cast the Shadow the Hedgehog.
I feel
It's
like we
great
did,
casting. I
but,
can't believe you were worried for a second.
I was worried because
No, because you talked about the footage and you were like, you hear him grunt, but we don't hear
Oh
him talk.
yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. We
Yeah.
did talk about this.
Everyone.
Yeah.
Why did everyone think it was gonna be Hayden Christensen?
Wishful
And
thinking.
also, how is that a good casting?
Because he's
Hayden?
the goat.
Well, because Shadow's edgy and he's very much like Anakin.
Hey.
So
But nobody
watch
likes
what you say.
Anakin.
well, people
Hey.
do now.
You want to see all my hot toys? You want to see?
No, that's not. You don't like him. You worship him. You're
people
a
do
freak.
now. I guess this is a this is a
do
good
worship
segment
him.
for real
Greatest
quick.
fictional. Oh,
Knuckles show. I watched all the Knuckles show. It came out today as
Oh,
recording. 6
God,
episodes.
Yes. 6.
It
I
is
saw your letterboxed.
How is
awful.
it?
It's so bad.
No way.
Awful.
I was so disappointed.
Really?
I
Why
was
is it
so
bad?
disappointed. I think it's because they have a TV show budget and it's a CGI character, so they decide to not make it about the CGI character.
Oh,
What
it's
a
like
disappointment.
Monarch for Godzilla.
I
but
love
for
Sonic and
Knuckles.
really like the two movies,
This is
but this
my
just took the
Letterboxd
flaws
review.
of the first one and maximized it. This isn't a Knuckles show. It's a show about the comedic relief human, Wade, from the movies. He now has more screen time than any Sonic character in these films and the show.
Yep.
So you're saying that you're upset that Wade is now the main character of the Sonic universe.
Here's the
by
thing.
virtue
So
of screen time.
episode 1 is good. Episode 2 is all right. Episode 3 they go to Wade's family's house and they
I see
introduce
this,
to his
yeah.
sister and his father and they talk about his mother and they talk about his father and the rest of the show is just about him. Episode
It
4
says-
specifically
it's-
episode 4 Knuckles
this,
is
yeah.
in 2 scenes and he has a sentence per scene.
How long are these scenes? How long are these episodes?
They're 30 minutes each.
Jesus Christ. I like that you wrote Knuckles is a guardian and the last of his kind, but it feels like that show ignored that to completely focus on a bowling championship.
Yep. The entire show is about Wade feels abandoned by his father because his father left him to become a professional bowler. So he's training to learn how to bowl good so he can compete in a tournament against his dad to be a better bowler than him. That's the entire show's plot.
That's the plot of the Knuckles show.
That's the plot of the Knuckles show, yeah.
But
And
didn't
Knuckles
we talk about that they can't do any Knuckles shit because of Ray.
Ken
what
Penders.
is his name?
Yeah,
Ken
Ken
Penders. Yeah.
Yeah. And they clearly can't because they mentioned some things like, oh hey, you're the last of your kind. He's like, yes, but let's ignore that and focus on making you a better
Idris Elba.
bowler. It's like okay,
awesome.
I'm gonna spoil
Does he
something here
ever
'cause-
say we're gonna go full send?
no.
Oh, fuck this show.
Does he ever say let's fucking go?
No, he doesn't.
Let's fucking
doesn't.
go.
But
Damn it.
man, I was so disappointed. There's a couple references that I liked. There's the reference to Shadow, which was
They
cool.
killed off Knuckles at the end. Yeah.
But okay, so the final act,
Oh.
they
wow,
tease in the
he's pressed.
trailer that
Bro,
there's
he's
a
pressed.
big robot that fights Knuckles. They show that in the trailer, and I'm like waiting for that. We're on the last episode, and they check the
Oh,
time,
no.
and there's 7 minutes left in the episode. We haven't
Is
seen
it?
it.
Oh no, was it the Rhino? Was it like
yeah,
the Amazing?
it looks like the Rhino. Yeah.
No, I
No,
meant
but
was it
do
the
they do
same
the
like?
thing where they go to fight?
Oh
they
in the-
no,
promised-
no. So that robot shows up and knocks Knuckles out immediately, and then Wade has to fight him. So Knuckles is unconscious.
Oh no.
So Wade gets tech, and he's like, Knuckles motivated me to be my own man, and I could defend myself. And then it's Wade versus this big robot, while the unconscious Knuckles is in the background.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's the final act.
Oh, I love that.
But the final, okay, I'm gonna spoil the ending. The final
Yes.
scene, because of like,
Yeah.
how are they gonna wrap this up? Like, how are we gonna wrap anything up? Is
They
Knuckles
just
wakes
dock
up,
the robot next.
sees the robots down, and Wade's just like, I did, Knuckles. Like, I used this tech, and like, you inspire me to be braver. I'm not scared anymore. And he says this whole speech, and then Knuckles is like, I'm proud of you, Wade. And they jump in the air at the same time, and it's a freeze frame, and then credits.
Really?
Yeah. that's the
Wow.
last scene.
That
I'm
does
like,
sound
wait.
bad.
I thought they were gonna set up Sonic 3 or show where Knuckles is going next, and no, it's just
That's pretty bad.
That is tragic. Because
I
I
That being
actually
said,
thought.
I
Remember when the trailer came out and you were like posting like he's got this design from the comics and he's got
Yeah.
all this.
he got the
Damn.
hat from the comics yet, but no, I guess. I mean, he has that, which is nice, but yeah,
I will say I
it
really like the line when he says, unless you want to breathe through your fucking forehead. I think that's a great. I thought that was very
that
funny.
that
Great-
was
yeah,
cool.
great
they did
Knuckles
that.
line.
That was good.
Yeah.
I
I'm trying to
feel like
see
the
this.
swearing in this Deadpool movie is going to be like they're going to make it the funniest possible. Like usually it's just him like he says a funny, did I leave the stove on or
Because that is funny.
you're gonna shit your brown pants or something like that. But
Mhm.
like this so far is really fun. Wolverine being like, go fuck yourself. Like I don't know. They're just the boys. It's just the fucking boys. I love
I
it.
found this freeze frame. I was gonna say you're talking about this because it's Wade Wilson in the Deadpool.
No, I was
in
talking
in the
about it because
Knuckles
it's more
show, right?
Oh, did you
interesting.
yeah, that's
There's
the
the freeze
last
frame.
shot of the movie,
Oh,
and
what?
then it's just
Dude.
credits.
So, what is the point of this show? Or the credits? I want to see the credits.
I
But
have
like, why
no
did they
idea.
even make it?
Yeah, it
Was
shows
it supposed
that
to? Oh, there's credits. Yeah. Was it supposed to set up a Sonic 3? Was
It
it
didn't
like,
set up a single thing.
huh?
It didn't
Is
set up anything.
Wade's gonna
and
be in Sonic 3 and he's gonna be like have the bowling championship. Though,
I
right?
thought Knuckles would go on some sort of arc or something, but at the beginning he's just like, I'm a warrior. And at the end he's like, I'm a warrior. There's zero character development at all.
He's got the big robot, not me.
They have this thing where he's like, he doesn't really care for music, and by the end he likes music. Okay, that was the end
That's
credits.
the
Oh
thing.
wow.
The
Okay.
end,
cool.
the end credit scene, they play a rock song, and Knuckles or Idris Elba says, "This is my jam," and that's it. That's the end credit scene. I'm like, and the voice acting for that is probably the worst. Like Tyler, you can see if you're on the episode, the end credit scene is probably the worst line delivery I've ever heard.
Let's see.
Awesome.
But
I
that's
can't wait.
you know that's like when
This is your
That's
fault, Hunter,
amazing.
for expecting anything from a Knuckles like TV
Sonic
show.
1 and 2 are good movies.
Yeah, but
Call
Hunter,
this mix Knuckles and Wade Warrior Jammers.
Here we go.
What is this amazing song? Would this be? Yes. This is my job.
Oh my god!
Probably the worst line delivery I've heard ever.
Is he
That is
dead and they just used a, like an
career-ending.
AI?
No,
That's
he's
bad.
he
That is
sounds like
career
that, so-
ending.
It sounds like that the entire show.
career-endingly bad, bro.
This is my
My jam.
But he sounds good in Sonic 2, so what happened?
No, but Hunter, the point that I was making is that the fact that Sonic 1 and 2 are like passable at all is a miracle, and you should be thankful for it.
Yes, I am.
You know my mindset about like
Yeah.
getting things at all. Like if you get them and they're good at all, like that's a miracle. Like it's a miracle that like the one episode of She-Hulk that's actually good, like and is actually
Mhm.
good as an episode is the Daredevil episode. It's a miracle that that's good. It's a miracle that that's not the Megan the Stallion or like whatever episode. It's
Yes.
like, you know what I mean? It's a miracle that you have those two movies at all. So like
Yes.
this show,
Yeah, I mean,
that
and a
should not
third
be
one potentially.
Yeah.
Potentially, it's already filmed.
No,
The thing
a
is,
third one good potentially.
I was nervous and I looked it up, and then Knuckles show has a completely different director and writers crew compared to the 3 movies. So Sonic 3 is the same crew as Sonic 2, nothing to do with Knuckles. So I'm like, thank God. But this sucks so much.
That was bad. I didn't like that.
Yeah, that last
And we didn't watch the show, but we didn't like it.
But the whole
Yeah.
thing is Wade is trying to convince Knuckles that like 80s rock is the greatest thing ever. In every Sonic game, when you play as Knuckles, it plays rap music. But now it's like, no, it's 80s rock now. It's his thing, not rap.
Yeah, you would.
That's
I guess
because
you would
that's
think
the
rap
generic-
is his thing.
That's like the Cobra Kai effect, right?
Does Knuckles have a rap?
Yes. I have the first lyrics of his rap tattooed on me.
Oh my god! Actually, fucking die! Like, what is wrong with you? Just
Unknown
end
for
it,
me,
bro.
Pumpkin Hill. Like there's several. But the whole thing, yeah, it's like it's a
Wow.
joke. It's a joke. I have joke tattoos.
But it's still in
No,
your
you don't, because
skin.
you have again BVS tattoo, and that's not a joke. So like,
Fun thing, I got a tattoo of an owl the other day. I
it looks cool.
almost asked if they had more time after, and I was gonna get my BVS tattoo above in Comic Sans, just the words BVS tattoo. I'm like, I should think about this more.
please, dude. I would borderline
BVS
pay for
tattoo.
that.
Maybe.
Why the owl?
It's because I like owls, and it's also a reference to a D&D campaign I did for 4 years about owls.
Owls are cool.
Owls are cool. But yeah, no, I was thinking about doing that. I'm like, I have a few joke tattoos, so I wouldn't mind.
BVS tattoo above the BVS tattoo,
BVS
like that, and that would like that
Comic
feels like it's
Sans.
cement. That's like a blood pact. Like we've cut open our palms and like shake it. Like
And I was gonna say, and who is that
It's-
for besides us? Like, if anyone else saw that, they'd be like, if you think he's
It would be.
BVS
Yeah, it
BVS
would be
tattoo,
for you
okay.
guys. I mean,
that's better. That's actually better than getting it removed. Because if we ever say BVS tattoo again, you can be like, yeah, like you can point
Yeah,
to
BVS
Comic
tattoo.
Sans BVS tattoo. That's you would win, bro. You would win
Yeah,
from
that would be a win.
Yeah,
That would that might be a win.
we could never if you end up like you know hanging a what is it lantern
Hang a
lampshade
lantern?
what is it
Yeah,
It
hang
is
a lantern.
yeah, if you hang a lantern on it, then like we can't make fun of it because like
yeah, I
you've won.
guess. I mean, like
You're
I'm
Walter White
I
season
am
4 episode 13.
I am okay with joke tattoos. Like this, it's a pumpkin saying I ain't gonna let it get to me. Which when people are like, what does that mean? I'm like, I ain't gonna let things get
It's
to me.
just an inspiring quote.
But
Yeah,
in
I like
reality,
pumpkins
it's
and I
the
like
start
not
of-
letting things get to me.
It's the start of a Knuckles rap. Like,
We can't hear that, thank
We
God.
can't hear
okay, well, it didn't work. Never mind.
it.
Probably for the best.
Probably for the best.
Dodge that bullet,
Yeah.
Tyler. How do you feel, bro?
I feel great. Yeah. Ooh,
Do you acknowledge this man?
rejuvenated?
Do you
But
But
acknowledge
yeah,
it?
I don't know. That
That's-
bothered me because
do
they
not
kept
acknowledge this
teasing
fucking
music, and Knuckles has soundtracks, but they don't. I don't know. It's
What
They-
if it
they
was a
reference
rock
Shadow.
version where the rock star goes like, I ain't gonna let it get to me? Would you have been pissed?
Yeah.
no, because then at least they're like referencing it instead of just 80s rock. Like Knuckles' big fight, they play Elton John. I'm like, okay.
Oh, what song? What song?
What song did they play? I'm Still
Oh,
Standing.
Oh, one of the best songs ever
But
written.
he
Excellent.
wasn't though. Didn't he get knocked out? You said.
Okay, well that. Okay. Never mind.
But even then, like they were hyping the show. Kid Cudi's in it, and I love Kid Cudi, and he
Kid
plays
Cudi's
like a
in it.
he plays a henchman.
Why didn't he make the Knuckles song?
I don't know. He plays a henchman.
That's
and
actually a good point.
On the premiere from like a few days ago, they're just like, "Who do you work for?" He's like, "You're gonna have to find out." He's just a guy that wants money. I don't know who he works for.
Yeah.
I don't know.
When are
either.
we gonna find out? Like, you see what he used to work for, but when are we gonna find out what he works for? The whole time he's like, "I'm gonna get paid." It's
But
like,
who would he have worked for? Like,
I thought
Mammoth
I
Mongol?
thought he'd be like working for Eggman or something, but no.
Oh, I guess that makes sense. Eggman.
Just
There's
a
a-
mammoth Mongol.
Yeah.
I'm just saying,
Or,
episode 1 was good, but
Working
also
for
Sonic-
Scourge.
What was
Sonic-
Sonic Hitler?
yeah, that,
I'm working with
Dim-
Sonic Hitler.
Dimitri or something like that. But yeah, like Sonic and Tails, they were in episode 1, and episode 1 was great, and then it just went downhill.
Oh, Sonic and Tails are in it. That's cool.
in episode
like
1,
that.
yeah,
That's
but
cool.
that was it.
Cool. Like the gang shows up for their cameo appearance and then fucks off.
It basically was just a
They got that
cameo.
check.
Yeah, cool.
Sonic and Tails got that check.
Yeah, the voice actors got paid and then they
Yeah.
left. But yeah, what a I was so
Voice
excited. I woke up today hyped, and yeah, that sucked. Don't
I'm
rec-
so thankful to hear you have an opinion. Like like I would always expect you to go, I see no flaws. But like you're actually like, no, this
It was
thing is kind of
actually amazing.
like my
Yeah.
smile was like fading throughout the whole thing.
oh,
three
that's
hours. Like,
heartbreaking.
oh no,
Hunter,
But-
have I got a show for you? It's called Obi-Wan Kenobi.
yeah, this is my Obi-Wan.
Damn.
Except there was no Anakin scene with like the.
I was
yeah.
gonna say, at least Obi-Wan finishes strong. Like the best episode is the last one.
This was the
Well, the
first
best
one.
joke in Sonic is the end credits.
I
so-
kept expecting
Oh, yeah.
a setup. All the setup was
He's still going off.
they're
This
he's-
is
he's mad about
my
this.
Also,
jam.
they're traveling around America in this, and no one points out that Knuckles is like a weird alien red guy. They go to a casino and they're like,
Get
"Okay,
a kidnap."
we gotta just act natural, don't draw attention to yourself," and they do.
What?
No one looks at Knuckles as like, "What is that thing?"
Yeah.
He goes to a bar and orders like food, and they bring it to him.
Damn. That's pretty good.
I'm like,
You
the
were
whole-
just
the
you were just
Sonic
praying for like
Sonic
one
1
person to go,
and
what
2
the fuck?
in the first Sonic movie, he's hiding from the public, and in the second one, he tells Tails, "Hey, don't let people see you because we look weird around here." And in this one, I don't know, man. It sucked.
That's awesome.
I hate. Oh yeah, so the shadow reference was during the bowling tournament. Knuckles gets unconscious, and the commentators are still they're commentating the bowling match, which went on for 3 episodes. By the way. And they
Oh
even
my
say the
God.
commentators even say there's usually not this much talking in bowling, but this is wherever the city they're in, because they kept talking before bowling each time. It sucked. But they notice Knuckles is fighting someone, and they're just like, "Well, we haven't seen an alien like that in 50 years." Shadow. He was created 50 years ago. So
But they know that the bowling guy.
yeah, that's what I was like. But he
The
would be
bowling
like a
commentators know
secret
about
in
that.
space. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that was the shadow reference, but also how they know. But yeah, anyways, I don't recommend it at all, and I will stop talking.
Wow.
I got worked up there. I'm sorry.
that was
Is
that.
that-
You know,
that
I
was- that
believe he
was-
said fuck. I believe that video now. because
Yeah,
he's-
maybe
yeah,
that's why. Maybe that's why. This is what
Knuck-
Knuckles did to this man.
Yeah, he yeah.
What the fuck?
Idris clearly did not prepare to.
That's my jam.
Is that
Wow.
is that our news? Does our news end with Knuckles?
Oh, I have a few quick ones. It's been we're at the point in the Flash CW show where he vanished
Oh yeah.
in Crisis.
Yeah, good.
But didn't they
I'm glad
change the
that
date
show
though at
fucking
some
vanished.
point in the show?
I feel like they did, yeah.
They did change the date, yeah.
But yeah,
So-
he's gone. Grant Gustin's gone, guys.
Oops.
Oh, they
Uh,
changed the date to be when
Crisis.
Crisis on Infinite
Mhm.
Earths happened. Yeah, but the original date was this date.
20. Yeah.
Nathan Fillion, Civilian Pavilion. Nathan Fillion
Fuck yeah.
did an interview recently, and he said that he loves how flawed his new character Guy Gardner is.
Mm.
And he said he found out that he was
He's a
playing
div-
Guy
he's a
Gardner
dickhead.
at the Suicide Squad premiere. I feel like he meant Guardians of the Galaxy because Suicide Squad was like, what was it,
Ages
4 years
ago.
ago,
Yeah.
5
Well,
years
didn't
ago?
James Gunn say he's been working on Superman for a while?
He was originally working on like an Elseworld Superman to pitch.
Tyler,
But it would have been this though, right?
Yeah.
Tyler, you don't like the idea of Nathan Fillion as Hal, do you?
As Hal? No, I think it's
Yeah.
boring. I think you can get
Yeah,
a better
that's
guy
right.
for Hal.
Okay, that's right. But you like him for Guy?
I think that Guy Gardner. I like Nathan Fillion. I don't think Nathan Fillion's a leading man in a Green Lantern movie.
But he has been a Green Lantern. He was Green Lantern.
In the anime, he was a voice actor.
Yeah,
but
but
I
he's
don't
still-
think-
Okay, well, you saying the voice actors aren't real people?
Wow.
I'm saying the voice actors aren't
Okay.
real people. No,
I
I'm
probably
saying
went a
that-
little bit far with like.
What do you mean
But I
those
think-
people?
I think you need a leading man for Hal Jordan, and I think that he could be better suited as Guy Gardner. I think
What
he could
about
just say a
David
funny
Corrin
thing
Sweat?
and be
Hal
stupid.
Jordan
I mean, they cast him, didn't you see, as Hal Jordan?
as Hal Jordan. based.
Yeah.
Did you see the photos of him from like a distance, like filming some commercial or something on a beach?
Yeah, where he looks
David
weak.
Corns-
I think it's like a men's fitness cover or something.
But did you see what he looked like?
He looks fucking crazy.
He's jacked as fuck.
He is a
It's
gigantic.
sick.
So I actually got.
He's just in the distance, like fucking.
Yeah, I hope I can find this. I got a DM from a follower a couple weeks ago. Fuck, I wish I'm definitely not gonna be able to find it. But he was telling me that he went to the premiere of a David Corenswet movie,
Oh
and
yeah,
that
you
he
showed
showed
us
up,
this, yeah.
and he's
Oh my god.
6 foot tall. He's 6'4" and like 240 pounds of muscle.
Fuck yeah.
He is apparently like a gigantic person, and I believe that because he's like
He was cast
You-
as Superman.
he was cast as Superman, exactly. So
Why
he's gotta
would you be like,
huge.
God, that can't be right?
But yeah, I think that it's gonna be crazy when they finally, because like they show the picture where it's him and Rachel and James Gunn reading
Yeah,
I
comics.
did not know
Superman
Captain
comics.
America was in X-Men.
Captain America was an X-Men. Yeah,
That's sick.
it was sick actually. But I think that when
Funny what
they
happens,
reveal like the Clark Kent look, the Superman look, I'm just so ready for it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just so ready to see it
Mhm.
finally.
I'm
Oh,
waiting.
oh,
Yeah.
man. Yeah.
I feel like it's not going to be for a while, but yeah, maybe July 1st.
Why July 1st?
Isn't that like Superman's birthday?
I thought. I have no idea.
Oh no, July
I-
4th. July 4th. Sorry,
No, that's
Right?
Captain America's birthday.
I thought that was Superman's as well.
I don't think Superman was born on the 4th of July.
Hmm.
It's kinda-
Harper?
Oh,
When was Superman born?
4th of July.
See,
God damn it. Damn it.
I have the creator of Superman right here to
Shit.
confirm that.
Yeah.
I'm not
Hi,
gonna
I'm
be
Jerry
able to find
Seagull or
who sent
whatever.
me this DM, but yeah, that did happen. But yeah, I'm excited. I think Cornsweet, I
Alright.
mean obviously he's the guy.
Harper briefly
It's just-
mentioned X-Men, and oh, sorry, you were saying something.
Oh no, yeah, he's jacked as fucking yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
X-Men.
Well, there is X-Men news here for X-Men 97. The show creator did an interview today, and I thought this was pretty interesting. So they revealed in the latest episode that the main villain moving forward is going to be Bastion. or,
Bastion.
Nimbus?
Nimrod.
Nimrod. But yeah, he said that Bastion's actually been in every single episode except for episode 3 in the background.
So I heard about this. Yeah, I guess you gotta go find him now, huh?
Yeah, is like
It's
he's
like
in
a
multiple
QR code.
scenes in the background, and he's just staring at the mutants and stuff. So I think that's pretty cool.
It's Michael
latest,
Myersing them.
Yeah, yeah,
on the
basically,
fucking
yeah.
side of the phone. Sweet.
latest episode was cool. Captain America, wasn't it?
I thought it was the best episode so far. I
Rogue
thought this
threw
new
his
episode was
shield
amazing.
into a
I just saw
mountain.
that.
Yeah, Rogue throws this. She's
Maybe.
just mad at him, so she just takes the shield and chucks it like a mile. And Cap
More
just looks
than
like,
that.
Yeah, he's just like, oh
Up
man.
a mountain. I can
he's
imagine
just
him just like trudging through the snow, just grumbling to
he's
himself.
just like, oh, these goddamn mutants. He wants me, and she
Yeah,
wants
he
me to
does
take
not.
her side.
Mhm.
I thought it was an excellent
She-
episode,
she-
especially
Yeah,
the
because there
Rogue
was
stuff near the end.
for context, there was a genocide of mutants that just happened. And
Yep.
so Rogue, being very angry, goes to Captain
Woo!
America, and she's like, "Whose side you on?" And he's basically saying like he's not picking a side per se right
Oh,
now.
that is so comic
It's-
book Captain America.
But you know what I love? I saw a video that was like, it was Captain America in his own book, and it was like Karl Marx. And then I saw Captain America in X-Men books, and it's just I am Adolf Hitler. It's
Yeah.
because, like every time
Yeah,
an
straight
X-Men
up.
writer gets their hands on Captain America,
They make
he's
him the
like
worst.
the most pussy bitch. He's like Dark Knight Returns Superman, where he just works for Reagan, and
Yeah.
he's just like, oh, I can't do anything if the country doesn't allow it, you know? Like
Mm.
he's like some fucking hick, and it's just so annoying, and I hate it. But also, I kind of get it because he's wearing an American flag. I
yeah.
understand, but
It's
still,
less about the dude and more about the representation. isn't
And he
it?
says
but
that
just
too.
wear a T-shirt or something. Put do
'Cause
do the Civil War thing. Put the baseball cap on and the jacket.
Rogue,
Yeah,
Rogue even
sunglasses.
says in this, she's just like, "We found someone that could have been responsible for this genocide. He's in Mexico. Come help us fight him." And he's like, "I don't think I want to be a guy wearing an American flag fighting people in Mexico."
Yeah.
Dude.
yeah.
Yeah, even if it's for the right thing, nobody's gonna know what I'm doing. And I get it, Cap. but also again, send the Avengers.
Yeah. It's, I mean, I feel like Cap wouldn't just stand by when there's been another genocide in his life.
Yeah, I heard some. So this was, I got a comment that said like, this is still not in the 90s, and all of the kind of really, Captain America questions America stuff comes post 9/11 really in the comics.
Yeah.
So I guess if you want to stay true to the era of Captain America, but also I don't think that's true because Mark Wade's run was in the 90s and he got like fired from the job of Captain America. They told Steve he can't be Captain America anymore. And also, I think in the 80s he finds out that Reagan's a Nazi or something. So like, this has been a Captain America thing,
Mm-hmm.
but you can maybe justify it as like, oh, he's fresh out of the ice. He's in his idealistic phase.
I guess, yeah. I get that.
But I don't know if he is. He was
Yeah,
stuck in a
we don't
time
really
portal
know.
last time we saw him in Spider-Man. So
He basically,
Yeah.
he says he's not really picking a side. So Rogue goes, "Oh, since you're not fighting, I guess you won't need the shield," and just throws it through
Like-
mountains.
yeah, just like into another planet.
Did you see that clip, Harper?
I just saw it then. Yeah,
Okay, yeah, where she just throws the
she
shield.
she
It's so
flies in
funny.
the air and just throws it into like Everest.
Yeah.
Cap's like, "Well, okay."
Yeah, goddamn,
Hunter,
back to the
before
ice
we
for
started
me.
Before we started recording, Hunter said that he thought the president of the United States in this episode was Tony Stark.
For a second, Scott.
He saw the
Cyclops-
back of a guy's head and went, Iron Man.
Wow, that's a hell of a leap, man.
I screamed. I did the backflip in the theater thing. I was like, "That's
Yeah,
Iron Man!"
you ran to a movie theater, you did a backflip, you ran home, you
Come
pressed
on.
play.
I
Since
grabbed my
when do you like
monitor.
Iron Man so much that you doing a backflip, even figuratively? Like
I grabbed my monitor and I was like, "Oh, it's Iron Man!" And I broke it. And I'm like, "No!" So I had to go to a store and buy a new one, which took my life savings, and then come back.
Yeah,
Wow.
you
Yeah,
cheat,
if I watched for 2 more seconds, I would hear Scott say, "Mr. President."
yeah, okay. Well,
and
I
not
would like
Mr.
Iron Man
Stark.
to be there. Is this what is this? Is this canon to like the like 90s verse of like
It's canon
Marvel
to the
like Spider-Man animated series and Fantastic Four and whatever?
Yeah. This
Is it
is
really?
the Captain America from all those shows, yeah.
That's cool as fuck.
Isn't
Isn't
it
that?
the
It is
same
cool.
voice?
This is why I
Isn't it?
think, they've opened the door now, Give
Yeah,
us
we can
Spider-Man
get-
99 or
Daredevil.
whatever.
Oh wait, no, he's
Yeah.
dead. Actually, the dude that played him's dead. But you can get.
I
it
mean, a
done
lot
in
of the
second.
dudes that played these characters in this show are dead.
Yeah, like
I
Cyclops,
thought
I think, is
only
dead.
I thought only one of them was dead.
I'm pretty sure it was Cyclops though. Like,
Cyclops is dead, and the rest of them are the same.
but
right?
the original
Yeah, but why
cast
not
had to
recast Daredevil?
re-audition. Like Gambit is played by like a guy in his 30s.
But I
Oh
think
man, are we gonna
Wolverine's
get
still
Gambit in
around, though.
Deadpool and Wolverine finally?
Channing
Because
Tatum.
like
Channing Tatum. Oh my
I
god!
can see it
because Hugh
happening.
Jackman like reposted something of Channing Tatum's with like purple text and was like, "Hey, good to see you, buddy." And it was like,
Good to see you, Raging Cajun. Like, oh wow, you kinda
Yeah,
gave that
yeah.
away
Wow,
there.
he's really just said it.
Good
but
to
like,
see
how,
you, Gambit.
what a payoff that would be! Like the
What
the
if he's
thing
talking
that
to Gambit when he
never-
says "kid"?
What if he dies
Honestly?
immediately?
Honestly, I would
What if
love
he-
that. I would.
That
love
would be
it.
hilarious. That would okay. We were never gonna get Tom Cruise as superior Iron Man. We are gonna get Channing
Channing
Tatum as
Tatum.
Gambit.
I think we
in that
might. I
in
think
the
we
Old
might.
Man Logan scene where he kills all of the X-Men.
Do we make a bet?
That's gonna be it.
Let's make a bet.
I
No,
think
wait,
we
we
all
all believe
agree.
it.
though.
We all
Right.
agree.
I
No,
can
but
see
you know,
it
in Old Man
happening.
Logan, when he kills all the X-Men, I think that
Yeah.
that would be the scene to get Channing Tatum's
That would be
Gambit. For the
awesome.
first time we ever see him, he
That would be
gets killed.
So cool.
It'd be so good if they could get all of the Fox actors for that.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, I
Sick.
forgot to mention this when we discussed it, but going back to Deadpool Wolverine, not every, but a lot of big Marvel movies, when they come out, their trailers are hiding something. Do you think there's anything hidden here?
I mean, where are they
that
going
portal,
in that portal?
when they're jumping through that
Yeah.
portal? Yeah, it's like
Where are they
whatever is
going?
through that. Yeah,
I
'cause we don't
think
see it.
when
Do you
they
think-
walk out and there's no sleeves, I think Wolverine does have the mask on.
No, what?
Uh,
I think that's a money
CGI
shot.
mask?
Yeah, they do that.
No.
They do that.
No,
they do it with
100%.
Captain Marvel.
100%. You are wrong. 100%.
I think it's
I'm
gonna
telling
happen.
you, he's losing that mask like earlier. He's not going to have the mask for most of it. He's going to have the
Yeah, I
mask
think
when he's got the
also-
sleeves, and that's it. And it'll be like 2 minutes, guaranteed.
I think so as well.
Yeah, he's not going to have it for long.
I think it
They're
could
not
even
gonna-
just be again when he kills all the X-Men.
I
I'm
think
assuming this scene
Yeah,
happens.
yeah, yeah. You're
I'm
right.
not gonna
No,
make a
you're right.
bet on it, but I just
No.
I want it. So
Where do you think
No,
that portal
it's not-
goes though?
Raimi.
Did Did one of you say?
No,
Oh,
that's not
oh,
gonna be the end of the
Endgame.
movie because the
Endgame.
bald
Yeah.
lady's there. Fucking
Did you
Xavier's-
say that? Was that you?
Yeah.
Or was that a theory you saw?
It is
That
a
said
theory I
what?
saw. I saw a theory about it. But what if that portal leads to the final battle in Endgame?
That would be awesome.
Oh,
I think that would
that
be fucking hilarious.
And
Yeah.
it's
I
their
think that
perspective.
would be the best joke. I would love that.
And it'd be cool too.
Um,
It shows
And
them
anything
running.
else is honestly going
Do
to
they
disappoint me.
do they fit
but-
neatly in or do they fuck it up?
I think
I
they
like the
fit
idea that
in.
they were
They
just
fight
there.
like goons. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can
Yeah,
see
I
the
like
like
that.
the scene where like the armies are charging. It shows that scene, but on the Avengers side, the camera pans back and they're like falling behind. Just
Yeah.
sprinting.
I guess.
By the time they catch up, like all the aliens, all the Chitauri are fucking dead. All like,
I guess another question is not necessarily where that portal leads, but who's opening it.
Ned.
her. I think it's her. I think she has the power to do it. What's her name?
She's got
Cassandra
magic.
Nova.
Sandra Nova.
I think she's gonna just have the ability to do it because she's
right.
there. Who else would have done
I
it?
know people in the comments thought she was the ancient one. So
So
No,
what? No hair.
I think it's gonna be one of those things that's not that deep. Because like when I saw it, I was like, oh, who could it?
yeah,
And then
it's
like
Ned.
she's
Yeah,
there, and I'm like, it's probably just gonna be her.
it's gonna
like-
be Ned. Yeah. What if it
Yeah,
leads to Ned's grandma's house, like in No Way Home?
Oh my
They
god!
could actually
Would
do
be
that.
brilliant.
It could even be like it could be any sorcerer. Like it doesn't really matter. It could even be like the guy that looks like comic ancient one with one hand.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
like,
Oh,
"Son,
that
about
guy,
your
yeah.
hands, strange.
Didn't he get murdered in by Wanda? Didn't Wanda kill him?
Yeah, Wanda killed him. That's Wong's dad in the comics. Fun fact.
Like the ancient one?
No, the dude that like they think is the ancient one that has one hand. That's Wong's dad in the comics.
Oh, I want to just murk some.
Master Hamir.
Yes,
Boom.
Master.
Oh yay!
Anyway, bit of useless trivia. Let's move on. I would like to. I don't know that I can find the other one, but we had 2 submissions for intros for the podcast.
Oh dear. Here
Oh,
go.
we
And then,
do.
Yeah, we had one, and then we had another that was sent in the group chat, which I might have to find, so it might take some time. But this was the first one. This is from Sam from Xanos Comics, right?
Can't really hear it.
He's Harper.
You hear it?
It's a Hunter Harper fucking show. We talk about comics. Here we go. We got Josh DeGrazia over here. Yo, my name's Joshy D. He's got a big nose and a fucking fat head.
Hunter Murray. She's 14. She's older enough. He got sued. Probably.
It's brilliant.
Wow. Damn.
I don't know if we're
That-
gonna
that
use
like-
that, but
That final bit is. I'll just play it again, just for Hunter's sake. Just
He's got a big nose and a fucking fat head.
Hunter Murray. She's 14. She's older enough. Probably.
dude, the fucking can we get sued? Probably.
Probably.
That goes actually
is-
hard
yeah,
as fuck.
that's
I'm not gonna
amazing.
lie. Yeah.
I don't know if it goes
Don't-
hard, but it's good.
That one was great. Now we have another one that is more unhinged. Oh my god, that was loud as fuck.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. That was fucking Wednesday Paul. I don't know what he's talking about, but that was loud as fuck. All right.
He's a criminal.
We had another one. It's gonna take some time to find,
Rudy?
I think. Who?
I don't know.
My cat was eating my hat. Oh, that rhymed.
My cat was eating.
My
If you were Dr.
God.
Seuss, right, that was literally how he got the idea. He was like, "Oh, my cat was eating my hat."
I got way too excited over that. I'm sorry.
I know you're still laughing.
Cat and hat, that's like what 2-year-olds rhyme.
Yeah, those are might be the first words that people rhyme.
God, my girlfriend has a nephew too, and he gets excited when he finds rhymes.
Oh no.
Yeah. Oh, I guess we
Love-
haven't mentioned. JD sleeps a lot.
Oh, he's a
What-
heavy sleeper.
What did I say? You guys went, oh JD, what's the best time? And I went, does it matter? He'll say yes and then just fucking go to sleep.
And that's basically what happened today. Because he was like, literally all of us in this podcast were like, we're good anytime today.
Yes.
Literally
Literally
any
from
time. And
Midnight
JD's
to
like,
yeah.
I can't do it if it's at 5 p.m. because my nap time. So we're like, okay. and then you just
I
didn't
found-
say anything. We're just
I
like,
found the intro. However, because it's in our group chat, I don't even know who sent it. Like,
Oh, God.
like message us if you want. But this is tragically bad. I think.
Shut up. This is
You're
from
literally
I'm
making-
reading
there
the
is no
headline.
way.
Wait,
What
headline
headline?
article.
Starring Godzilla
okay, so
and
for
Chip Zdarsky.
for
New videos.
for audio listeners, it is me saying that the source of
make
a news is Deadline, because I usually
Yeah.
get news sources wrong, and then it's
Yeah.
I think it's like an explosion or vine boom, and it shows Tommy Turtle from the Sonic comics committing
Yeah,
suicide.
and then it's starring Godzilla and Chip Zdarsky.
That is really
So
funny.
those are our two submissions. If anyone would like to give us literally anything else, that would be awesome.
If anyone can do
Literally.
music, I think
Yeah,
music
like-
Just
like
make
we-
a song.
anything.
literally 5 seconds of music
just
is what we asked
anything.
for.
Yeah.
Make it 5 seconds, no 10 at most, 5 to 10 seconds, and
Yeah, just something.
if
just
it's
like a-
music, that'd be pretty good. But
like a
I do
fun little
appreciate
thing.
the Tommy Turtle killing himself.
Yeah,
it's
no,
crazy.
Yeah. All right. That's news.
Can I talk about a silly thing?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I finished Jurassic Park, the audiobook for Jurassic Park, right?
Mhm.
Great book.
Wait, I
And
thought
I
you
was
were
like, what am I
reading
gonna-
the book.
I was like, what am I gonna do next? So I did William Gibson's Alien 3, the audio drama and the comic book.
Oh my gosh.
You guys know anything about that?
Yeah,
It's-
I've read a little bit of the comic, believe it or not.
So
I've never seen Alien 3. There we go.
Prison Planet.
The audio
It's not-
drama
not
is
the
it's
greatest.
Michael Biehn, it's Lance Hendrickson back as Bishop and Hicks, which is cool.
That is cool.
But like my takeaway from this story was that even as someone who likes Alien 3, the movie, the concept of an Alien 3 was never meant to be good. that is my takeaway from all of this.
Don't people famously not like Alien 3?
Yeah.
People famously not. I mean, it's one of those. It's a big cult movie, but like anyone who's like ever
Prequels,
casually
yeah.
watched an Alien movie getting to 3 hates it because of what it does at the very start of the movie.
Yeah, they
I-
do the worst thing ever at the start.
Yeah.
What do they do?
Okay,
Uh,
so Alien 2 ends with 3 survivors. Alien 3
Yeah.
starts with 2 of those survivors just died off screen.
Really?
technically, yeah. And it's the
That's
it's
what I'll
the-
say without giving like context of spoilers.
Yeah,
but
and it's like it's characters that you really do not want to die. And they die off screen.
it's like by the end of Alien 2, you're so happy that they lived.
I mean, I've
Yeah.
seen Alien 2. I've seen Aliens.
Okay, you know the survivors. Yeah, Ripley's the only one that's
yeah,
actually alive.
it was Ripley.
Damn.
Yeah,
But
Maria,
I mean, no, technically
Maria
not. It's
Robotnik
not.
gets shot.
It's,
Yeah,
it's not Hicks. It's not Hicks. It's Turk.
yeah, but still, like,
That's the retcon. Anyway.
Yeah.
Hicks is, but they do kill Newt. So whatever. Anyway, Alien 3 is William Gibson's Alien 3 was like the original idea, and it's completely different. And everyone from Aliens is alive, except that Ripley is just not in it. Really, she's asleep
So,
through the whole thing. She
Is this
gets-
like an original script or something? Or like
yeah, so this is what it was. This was what the movie was originally going to be. It was the unproduced first draft of Alien 3, and then they went the route that they did with this movie and David Fincher and the Prison Planet and yada 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 yada. And so all these years later, they were like, "Hey, how about we publish your first draft in novel form, and then we adapt it into an audio drama and a comic book at the same time?" And so it was just a big like, "Here you go, Alien fans!" Like people knew
We're
the story, knew it
sorry.
existed. But you know, people wanted to see what it was like, and it's just like it's like Alien Covenant, which I hate. I think Alien Covenant is fucking awful. Like, hate that movie, capital H. I think it's terrible.
I don't like that one either.
I think
I'm just thinking
I think
about does Michael Fassbender kiss himself?
he kisses himself.
yeah. They play the flute
Oh,
together.
I'll blow. You
Why
do
was
the
it
fingering.
so?
No, I'll
was gonna
do
say-
the fingering.
Oh yeah, he does
Yeah.
say something.
Says, I'll do the fingering. Yeah.
I was gonna say why was that so erotic, but that was the point for some reason.
think
But
it
also,
was.
yeah,
Yeah, it was the
why?
point. It was the
Why
point.
was that the point?
Because they're androids, so it's showing, oh, maybe they can feel love.
For themselves, it's like
They're like
Loki.
learning. It is like Loki, but it's weirder.
It is. I
At
mean,
least
it's
Loki,
still-
it's like it is a different person. And this is
Yeah.
just Michael Fassbender. Michael Fassbender.
I hate it. I hate it so much.
Yeah, I hated Covenant. I actually like Prometheus.
Prometheus
is fine.
it struggles because the humans are dumb.
Yeah,
They do the
but I-
stupidest things.
I like the scene where they blow up that head in the microwave. I think that's real creepy.
Yeah.
But I think that scene I think that scene really works.
I think I saw Prometheus in theaters. I remember looking around when they're on the alien planet. They're taking their helmets off.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah, but you say that, but Kane in the original goes up to an alien egg and like looks at it and touches it, and then when it
He doesn't know
opens
what
up,
it
he
is.
sticks his head in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
but they
true,
don't know what
that's
it is
true.
in I guess it's a
That's true.
snake. Anyway, yeah. Sorry,
What a break.
Quick pump.
William Gibson's Alien 3 is okay. So the Sulaco is flying through like a portion of space that is like governed by the United Progressive Peoples or something. They're people that are like anti-war. Turns out the ship was
Wow.
it turns out the ship was directed there on purpose because the company wanted to harvest an alien embryo that was left inside of Bishop. So Bishop has like an egg growing out of the bottom of his like split open, he's cut in half in Aliens. That alien then face hugs someone, and then those people leave, and then the ship is picked up by a different set of people, and hijinks ensue. And it's just like, I don't know. I felt like the entire story was like, okay. So like Ripley is in like stasis still. They shoot her down to Earth. So it's like, okay, Ripley's safe, but she's not in this story. And then Newt halfway through the story, Hicks is like, we got to get you off of here. So they put her in an ejector pod and then shoot her to Earth with like coordinates to her grandparents. So it's like, oh, Newt's alive, but like they're not in the story. It's just Hicks and Bishop, really. And like the alien that we see at the start, the regular facehugger, that chestburster and that alien doesn't show up until the end of the book because the aliens in this book are hybrids, which is scientists on the big like platform ship that picked up the Sulaco and Hicks and Bishop and shit. The scientists go and like look at this embryo goo, and then the goo gets on them, and then they transform into aliens, like a werewolf transformation. Like they turn into an alien.
What?
Like like their
A
skin
Humalian?
a Humalian, yeah.
A xenohuman? A human
a humamorph.
Humorph.
Yeah, exactly. They just
That's crazy.
Do I have a photo of it? Somewhere here I've got.
Do I have a photo of it?
But yeah, and it's like I get the idea you want to try and change it up, but that's a little bit too like
Didn't they?
Prometheus-y Covenant, like, oh, it's a goo and someone gets a goo on them and then the goo turns them into whatever the fuck.
Don't they? Isn't that always an idea they have when they get to the third movie of a thing where they're like, we'll just fucking make a human, like merge with human? Like, wasn't,
suppose.
Did I hear correctly at one point? I don't know if you guys also know this, that one of the Jurassic Park sequels was going to do human dinosaur hybrids.
Jurassic Park 4 was originally going to do
4.
that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Really? I didn't
Before
know.
it became Jurassic World. Yeah, there's concept art of that everywhere.
human dinosaur hybrid. Yeah.
Well, I mean, Jurassic World did the combining dinosaurs together thing.
No, but it was like a guy shaped dinosaur.
a guy shape.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look it up.
But you've never seen that concept, dude. Jurassic.
Well,
Jurassic
here's this is the other thing I was
World
going to ask.
hybrid.
Heartbreak. I heard about this at one point. Is this true?
Oh,
But there was
sorry, I'm looking at the art.
Yeah, it looks horrible. It looks absolutely it looks like an affront to God, which I know that like that's the whole point of Jurassic Park is that what they
Bro,
are doing is an affront to God.
That guy fought the
That
Amazing
is-
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Connors. Yeah. Yeah,
It's
Jesus Christ.
terrible. It's terrible.
And in the late '90s, making that, oh, it would have looked like that third Ninja Turtles
Bruh.
movie. I think though. Okay, here's my question, Harper.
Is
Am
it
I
true?
right in yes, there was an original ending for the Alien 1 where what the alien does Ripley's voice and kills her? Is that am
I don't recall that at all. I've watched a
I
lot
remember
of Alien
hearing
videos
it
too. I feel
at
like I
one
should know
point
that.
that there was an original ending for one of these movies where the alien kills Ripley and then does her voice at like calling back to Earth and being like, "Hey, we're okay, we're coming back now."
Oh, that's creepy.
That's insane.
Is that? Oh
So
God, I
they
hate
twist
that.
into it, yeah, and then they turn into a just like a
Actually, I kind of like that. That looks hard. Actually,
Okay.
the art's good.
And so I think the coolest part of that entire book is like right towards the end is like Hicks and Bishop and shit are escaping the ship. The hybrid is like chasing them, and it's like, oh, okay, cool. And then the alien from the start of the story shows up, and all the other people who have only seen the hybrid are like, what the fuck is that? And Hicks is like, that is an alien. Like that's
That's
the
the
shit that
actual
I'm
thing
talking
that we're
about.
supposed to be scared of.
Yeah, and then the alien and the hybrid alien fight, and I thought that was cool. I'm like, oh, okay, that's like they're
So
different
this would have
because
been
then
Alien 3. This would have been the movie.
this would have been the movie, yeah. But
I kind of want to see that
and
transformation.
it
I want to
ends.
see what that would have looked like.
It ends with like them escaping and Bishop being like, Hicks, you know, the only way to ever end this cycle is for us to go to their home planet. And Hicks is like, what? And he's like, we have to go to the alien homeworld and destroy them all. And Hicks is like, well, I've only ever known war, so what's one more? And that's the end of the story. I'm like, what do you mean you're going to go to the alien? There is no alien homeworld anyway. And like, what are you going to do? Like,
Yeah,
what?
you're gonna
You're like
nuke
4
it?
people in a ship. Yeah.
I didn't know
I
that.
say
There's
we
no,
take off,
there-
nuke the site from orbit. It's the only way to be sure.
There's no
That's what it
alien
says.
homeworld?
There's no well, not now because he was they were created by David making goo.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. We literally just talked about that and I forgot.
I fucking oh god. You don't know how much that pains me.
They were created by a robot.
I'm so glad Tyler has that reaction because it causes me physical
totally
pain. That
forgot
Ridley
about
Scott
that.
retconned
Oh
it so
my
that David
gosh.
made them with goo.
Well,
and
who made? What
created
about
this-
those original things in Prometheus?
The engineers are a different species though. They're
Yeah,
not,
that's
No,
not
but
alien-
what
that's not
about
the
the
aliens.
the proto xenomorph?
the paras well the deacon is just the result of that parasite infesting an engineer, but it's not a xenomorph. Like the actual xenomorph is like
Yeah.
is hundreds of experiments of David
Yeah.
trying to create the perfect organism. But like it should have just been a random insectoid alien creature out in the universe. It's an ant. Like you don't need to
Yeah.
explain it. Oh, I hate that.
Yeah.
That's kind of
That's one
funny.
of those. Yeah, you would. That's one of those franchises where it's like, just don't tell me everything. I don't.
Don't-
want
I
Yeah,
do not
it's
need
like
to know
Joker.
that.
Yeah, it's like Joker. Just like we
It's
don't
like
need to
Joker.
know everything.
It's like
Yeah.
It's like
It's like
Joker. It's like
Joker.
Joker 2019 specifically.
That's
Yes.
exactly what I was thinking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like oh, all the things to explain.
Like you don't need to explain, especially when it comes to alien stuff, because you don't have to. Like,
Because we don't care.
it's
Nobody
not like,
cares.
oh, where'd they come from?
Space.
From space, yeah.
Yeah.
Although
They're
you could
aliens.
make it cool. I know it's like a Venom thing, but I think the symbiote, like Venom's planet, I think it's really cool.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
When the null
Winter.
retcon?
I think I think Null, where he's from, is the coolest thing ever because they think it's just a big black planet, but it's actually just a bunch of symbiotes holding him down.
Yeah, but the thing is they had
That's
been
cool.
there at some point. Like they were on the
Yeah,
surface.
the
of that
Guardians
planet.
went there.
Yeah, Bendis. They went there and they're just like, oh, it's a planet, and they're called the Clintar. And then yeah, Donny Cates is like, actually, Clintar means cage, and fuck you. They're covering a big god guy. They're covering space.
I think
Dracula.
honestly, all of that sounds cool to me.
I think it still works.
Everything
Yeah.
you said, like the idea
I
that
thought
they
the
went there
I thought
and
the
it was actually
Bendis
okay.
retcon was bad. I thought the whole idea, like, oh, they're called Clintar. I don't care. How did
No,
Clintar
but like
get
the
onto
whole
Battle World?
thread, like the idea that the Guardians were there, thought it was a planet called Clintar, and then that
Yes,
retcon.
well, it
that's
was the retcon
Donny
works.
Cates loves a retcon.
Well, he
Maybe
yes.
Remember the funniest thing you said on this show? I think genuinely might be the funniest thing you've ever said on the show, Tyler, was that like it wouldn't surprise me if Donny Cates retconned it that the cloak of levitation was trying to choke him to death at all times.
Oh
or
yeah, like he
whatever,
turns the cloak evil. Well, because he turns Mjolnir evil.
Yeah, he did.
He
you
turned
go.
Mjolnir heel. Like what? For what
He
reason?
made Thor's hammer the bad guy.
He did. What did he retcon?
And that's a
in
good
Doctor
story
Strange?
too.
Yeah, it's actually very well executed.
God of Hammers is a fucking good one, man.
Yeah,
What
and
did-
it's
what
a
did he
dumb
retcon?
concept, but
What did he
even
retcon in what?
The ending's
In
great.
Doctor Strange, what did he retcon in Doctor Strange?
I don't know if he
I
retconned
don't
anything
know.
specifically. in
I don't think he
Doctor
did. I don't think he was there long enough. He gave us the fucking
No.
Yeah,
sweet
he did.
tree
He
stick.
did
But
like
that was
10
pre
issues.
Venom him. So
Yeah, he did a
That was
lot of
before-
retcons for Venom.
Venom was when he was like, that's when he became Donny Cates, though.
Because Venom,
Mm.
he's like retconning like stuff in space, which also retconning. He's like, oh, the spider on the chest. No, that's not because of Spider-Man. It's because of Null.
Yeah,
And it's
Null
not a
has that
spider.
too.
It's like a dragon.
Yeah.
Dragon.
Dragon.
Fucking nuts
Yeah,
on your
fucking
face.
dragon.
tomorrow.
Yeah, and what else? Because he also went and he did Silver Surfer. Where he's like, actually, Silver Surfer went back in time and he fought Null. Like, like that was like the first thing that ever happened in the universe was Null fought the Silver Surfer.
Yeah.
And he did love a good retcon, but a lot of them were good. So
Yeah, I do think the evil Thor's hammer was really well executed.
yeah.
And even though
Oh
it's
my
like,
God.
how do you beat a hammer? And Thor literally just hits it on the ground a bunch of times.
The Don.
And but he
Wait.
makes it that's like out of context. It's funny, but it's really emotional because he's like screaming and crying. He's just
Yeah.
banging and banging. He's like
Because he loves
cracking. and-
Mjolnir. Mjolnir's his boy.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's fun.
the Donald Blake retcon in the Thor
Yeah.
one was ridiculous. So
And it
obviously
works.
Donald Blake
works.
was the original secret identity of Thor.
It was
He
his
taps
alias,
the
yeah.
thing.
Oh,
and he
isn't it
becomes Donald
actually a
Blake.
separate person or something? Is that what you
It's
said?
actually like they switch places, and Donald Blake has a place created by Odin, which is actually like a fake world that he goes to
It's only
whenever
a neighborhood though.
whenever Thor's about or whatever. And then he also turns evil. Donald Blake, alter ego of Thor, goes evil.
Because Thor hasn't done Donald Blake in like 34 years. So it's like
Mhm.
Donald Blake has been stuck in this fake world for 34 years.
And that's a
Hmm.
silly one. I guess I fuck with the idea of a crazy Donald Blake. It kind of worked,
I liked it. yeah.
but yeah,
And
silliness.
he is being tortured still because
Yeah.
Donny Cates isn't on Thor anymore, and I don't think anyone remembers what he
Al
did to-
Ewing isn't picking that up, is he?
Yeah, because Loki put Donald Blake in a place in real like Norse mythology where Loki was strapped down to a table and there was snake venom dipping into his eye, like dripping into his eyes every few minutes. And Loki put him there, and to this day he's still there. And that
He'll
was
come
before the
back.
pandemic. So
Damn.
yeah, Donald Blake still has venom dripping in his eyes right now. But yeah, I'm sure he'll come back. But I don't think Immortal Thor will do that because they're doing weird things right now. Like, this is
Yeah.
real. I didn't know this was
Roxanne
real.
Chad Thor, right?
Yeah, Chad Thor
That's his-
is what
that's his
it-
name.
That's his name. Just Chad Thor. It's a new character.
his name is Chad. I love. Okay, so you're talking about the Roxanne Presents Thor. I love that it's a meta kind of assault on the idea of Thor, and I
It's
love
so
that
good.
Marvel is so good that they got fucking Greg Land to draw
They
that.
did. Who is known for tracing pornography. So
Yes, I love that he's drawing the shit stupid version of Thor.
yeah,
That's hilarious.
and
That
they
is
even-
awesome.
Yeah, so what for those who don't know, this is Roxxon, which is a company in Marvel Comics. It's all about selling things to you. They made a Thor comic book, and then Marvel actually made it and published it. And it is what they think Thor is, and Thor's fighting villains, what Roxxon thinks villains are. So the first thing that Odin tells him to do is get a haircut. And so his hair's shorter because you shouldn't have long hair as a man. And
God.
instead of Mjolnir, it's called Smart Mjolnir. And it could be used to activate his Thor truck. It's just like, oh, but there's no doors on the Thor truck, so to activate it, he has to use a Smart Mjolnir and swipe to the side. And obviously, there's like hot women that are all about this. They like surround Thor when he's by this.
Hell
It's like,
yeah.
you gotta buy this car, and he says, and the best part is, it's only $9,999. All the women are like, that's it.
Oh my God.
I love L. Ewing, dude. I say it every time.
I do love it.
this-
I'll give
he's
it too. He's
such a
he's
good.
very
He's
good.
maestro.
They
He's a
have
genius.
they have Loki getting a mob of people to take on Roxxon. So he gets a mob of people that call each other fellow kids. And to get them on their side, Loki says, "Guess what, everyone? I know I may be a bad guy, but I have one thing that I'll say that'll get you on my side. Climate change is real." And they all start cheering. It's like, yeah, let's
Oh.
burn the world down. And he's like, "I expect you all to make 10-hour video essays on this." And they say, "Yay, 10-hour video essays."
So good.
So yeah, it's pretty funny. It is Greg Land, so we do get stuff like this the whole time. All the women are drawn like that.
Is
There's
that
also
is that the Enchantress?
yeah, that is Enchantress. There's also fake ads in this. This is like an ad, but it's just about how Roxxon's taking our oil, and it's Captain America
is-
saluting that idea.
That
That's
is
so genius.
brilliant.
They're
That's
so
brilliant.
yeah.
I don't think there's actually real ads in this book. It's just stuff
Thor
like
must be
that.
selling well if they're like, yeah, we'll put this out.
They made
Let's
like a
gamble
comedy
this,
book.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
it is really funny. Even then,
That to
like
me is a better gimmick.
I gotta catch
than,
up on
like,
Thor.
That's a better
Yeah.
gimmick than like Nightwing being like, it's all first person for the whole issue.
Yeah. We made a
Yeah.
dumb issue about some morons in our universe. It makes
Yeah,
you
like
like
that-
look
that's
at
fine.
Roxxon and be like, God, I really don't like those guys. They made this
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
comic."
yeah, like legitimately, and you guys aren't even real. But I don't like this
yeah,
company.
yeah, they made this shit comic book.
but it's funny, like Thor fights.
Who's the writer? Who's the writer of this comic?
It still says Al Ewing, I think. Oh, it says Roxxon's Al Ewing.
Okay,
God.
Roxxon's Al Ewing.
And it's like it even says like they do some stuff that's like, this is clearly Roxxon doesn't make comic books, because at the end of each page it says turn the page to continue.
Oh wow.
So it's even like telling
That's
you how comic
amazing.
books work.
Turn the page to continue.
There's like
That's
a
incredible.
protest happening. The scientists say, "Grr, we are bad," and down with good stuff.
I gotta buy this book. Fuck.
It
All right, I'm
is
gonna get it.
really fun.
Definitely.
Like, it's a Greg Land book, so I'm like, I don't know if I want to read it, but it's actually really funny. Like,
Mm,
the whole
good.
time. Like Thor fights Scourge, and during the fight, he's like, Scourge is like, "How did you find me, Thor?" Or he says, "How did you find me, Chad Thor?" And Thor says, I found you by your smell. A shame they disdain the good products of Roxxon from Loki. For only Roxxon body gel scented with engine oil and hot sauce hath exfoliating microplastics that keep a god fresh, clean, and ready for action.
Exfoliating microplastics.
He's like showing it, and Enchantress is like holding him, and she's like, "I'll say."
Oh.
That's incredible. Holy shit.
Yeah.
I love that Roxxon. Yeah, I'd love that Roxxon gets Greg Land to draw this.
Yeah. And Roxxon, their villains are people that believe in climate change, which is really that's who the bad guys of this book
That's the
is.
bad guys. Yeah, that's hilarious.
So yeah, it is really funny. And like in Immortal Thor, like this book exists. And so it's funny that they made this. And like it doesn't even say, it doesn't even mention Immortal Thor in this. It says this is Roxxon Presents Thor issue 1. So
Wow.
I
That's
hope they make more, because even though it's like just a parody comic, it works very,
Would you
very
read
well.
like a Roxxon Presents Spider-Man, Roxxon Presents the Avengers?
Yeah, I don't know if I
Oh,
read like a full
man.
series of this.
God, Tony Stark would be the worst in that.
He'd be the good guy. He'd be like the best. He'd be the
Would
you know,
he?
He'd be like an unfettered capitalist.
Okay, yeah.
He would be pre-Iron Man Tony.
The dialogue is really funny. Like when Thor uses his power, he says, because someone throws a banana peel at his Thor truck, and he says, "The glass is bulletproof in case of urban threat, as is my standards, but my feelings are not. Thus, I summon a storm as easily as I might summon a delicious triple beef Roxxon burger via Roxxon Grub to go, only $4.99 for a limited time."
gosh.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I love bulletproof glass for the urban problem. What is it?
Yeah, that's fucked up.
That's awesome.
That's crazy.
That is
like,
awesome.
Minotaur appears like the real Minotaur appears at one point, and he looks like this, right? That's what Minotaur looks like in comics right now in 616. But in this, he looks like that.
He's like,
He's
sexy.
just jacked. completely.
Yes, sexy Minotaur.
And he calls Chad Thor his best friend. So yeah, it is really funny. I do recommend. But that was one of the comics that came
no
out
one
this
is
week.
topping that comic. I don't think this week.
Unfortunately, Ultimate Spider-Man is not gonna
Yeah, Ultimate Spider-Man. this
good?
week. It was fantastic.
They were just
I
talking,
feel like I saw a
literally-
panel of him in the suit swinging, and it looked good.
You didn't, because there's no Spider-Man in this issue.
Oh, is that next week then? I saw
would've
like a
been
photo of
last
him
month.
holding. Oh,
Yeah,
was it?
last month. Well, this issue actually has the great power, great responsibility moment. We finally
Hmm.
get it, where Harry Osborn.
That's not Chichetto.
No,
Wow,
Chichetto's off for 2 issues.
Yeah,
that was quick.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
really quick.
Fuck.
it was. Harry Osborn gives Peter the great power, great responsibility speech.
Hmm.
And also Gwen's in this, and she's real sketchy.
She's married to Harry,
Person.
and yeah, she is very sketchy.
But
The
it
whole
does
the whole
have
issue was literally just a dinner scene,
them
like
talking.
it's just this for the whole issue, but it's good.
Yeah,
It's very
Uh,
very good.
it's like
You know- you know,
Hickman
I've-
wrote an X-Men issue like that as well, or I think he just likes dinner issues. But this has a part, or at least like a subplot, where it's Uncle Ben and J. Jonah Jameson babysitting Peter and MJ's kids,
Mhm.
and just yes,
sounds nice.
That's why I'm reading this. Like, yes,
And,
You know what I mean?
And Peter MJ's daughter, she's like, "Hey, Uncle Ben," and he's like, "What is it, sweetie?" She's like, "When is Jonah leaving?"
yeah. No, she says,
Oh.
"When is he getting out of here?"
Yeah, because the whole time J. Jonah Jameson is complaining about work, like the entire time.
It's good, man. Hickman, god damn it, I love this guy. He's just always on top of his game. Because Gods also came out this week. Ooh, floppy. Gods came out this
Gods?
week.
Oh,
Yeah.
this issue of Wonder Woman told me that God is bad.
Oh yeah, where is that one? That was last week.
Yeah, it was. But yeah, you talk about Gods because that's this week.
I know Gods was good. It's just a
Okay,
lot of
cool.
context that would have to be. Yeah,
Yeah,
gotta just
it's
read
cool.
Gods.
Yeah. Wonder Woman was great. I think Wonder Woman was great as an atheist. I think it's great. But they are heavily saying Christianity is the villain.
Yes.
Which, you know, as someone who's
well,
not
I think
religious,
it's the American. All right, let's do this right.
yeah, this is my like Tom King. I respect this, but I understand why people don't.
It is talking about how American politics has tied the church maybe too closely to it and is perverting the words of it to justify some bad stuff, let's say, right?
Yes.
That's what Tom King's talking about.
He's not
And it's-
breaking new ground there, is he?
No, but it's in Wonder Woman. is the
yeah.
thing. And the art's amazing.
It is
Superior
fantastic,
is
yeah.
Unbelievable.
It's the
I-
villain who's a new
I didn't like this
character.
issue, though.
I liked it a lot, but I understand why people don't.
I didn't like
Yeah.
it because of that stuff. Say whatever you want, Tom King. I agree with you, in fact.
I
as an
do
American
agree as
Tom
well.
King,
Yeah,
I agree with
But,
Tom King
um,
too.
but I just wasn't feeling it.
I don't know if JD will.
I thought it was just a real talky. I thought it was just a real talky Tom King issue.
It
I
is.
guess I guess for me, like that like interesting theme to have in your book, I guess it's just because it's so like obvious. Is that just me?
It's just it's just a Tom King scripture issue. There's a million of those. There's a million
Yeah.
issues where Tom King just cites something from Shakespeare or from the Bible while other stuff happens in the book.
It's basically, yeah, this villain puts Wonder Woman in this trance by putting the lasso of lies on her, where she believes she's in a world where she's a housewife. She can't leave the house. She has to do chores all day, and her husband verbally abuses her constantly, no matter how much she tries. And her husband leaves and doesn't tell her where he's going, and just says,
It's
"You
about
gotta."
Chelsea.
No, it's not. Not at all. Not at all. But the whole time, the what's his name? The Summoner?
The sovereign, the
Yeah,
sovereigner.
I don't know. He is saying like Bible.
Softener.
He
fucking-
cuts off Wonder Woman's hand.
He's saying lines from the Bible that are saying that like women are bad. Essentially,
Yeah, women are yeah. The ending I thought was kind of fun though because she breaks out obviously,
Yeah.
and then the Sovereign's goons show up and they start tasing her, but she's like unfazed. She says, "You broke your toy. Do you have any more?" Like she's getting tased, but she's not stopping choking him.
I like that.
you know?
Yeah,
She's like, "It's whatever. I'm fucking Wonder Woman, dude."
yeah.
You know.
I do like that, and it seems like this arc's maybe coming to a close pretty quick here.
Yeah, I don't
But
know.
it's good. I liked it.
I mean, it's
I
going to
enjoyed it.
continue in Absolute Power?
No, I don't think it is.
Oh,
Absolute Power, you'd think it'd be Batman,
Oh.
Superman, and Wonder Woman stories combining, but it's Batman, Superman, and Green Arrow story combining.
Oh yeah.
But
Fair enough,
Wonder
yeah.
Woman is the main character, it's just because Amanda Waller, yeah, and she's like in.
Superman's also pretty good. I mean, we got the Brainiac stuff going.
Oh, I have to catch up. That's the one series I'm not caught up on right now.
Where is it? I don't even know where the issue is. It's a good issue though. I'll tell you that.
Hmm.
I love the Brainiac stuff. I always remember like there's Jeff Johns wrote that Superman Brainiac story. It was him and Gary Frank, and that's probably the most iconic Brainiac story ever.
I like that story a lot. Yeah.
And I just remember there's one part, and I was thinking about it, made me laugh yesterday, where I think Brainiac captures him, right? And he's like, you know, as strong as you are, I outsmarted you. You're all brawn, no brains. And Superman just says, sometimes sometimes brawn will do. And he just breaks out and punches him anyway.
Oh,
still
that's
strong.
awesome. I love
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, because
That's
sometimes
so
brawn will
good.
do. And he
That's-
just punches him. Yeah,
that's
because he's just
dope.
like, I'm still Superman. Like,
yeah, I'm still
okay.
literally like, I'm fucking. What are you gonna do?
I love
That's
that.
so
Yeah, I
good.
thought that was so good.
That was I remember a lot of people posting about that, but it's just like Jeff Johns' horny era, I guess, with Supergirl. Like she's like looking through people's clothes and yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
oh no, it's
okay.
because Cat Grant has implants. It's so Supergirl's like, what is that? And yeah,
Yeah, but that happens like 3 times.
3 times it does happen.
Yeah,
Quite a
it's
bit.
like, move on, Jeff.
Mm.
we
You
got
don't
it.
have to
We
keep-
got the joke the first
You
time.
don't have
and
to
we
keep
got it the
coming
second
back to
time.
this.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So-
it is really good. Yeah, I'll catch up eventually. I caught up on Avengers. I think it's just okay.
I like it.
My
It's
problem
Dark
is
Sentinels.
that
I
it's
it.
like, hey, here's an Avenger story about Kang, and then whoa, we gotta stop because we gotta cross over with Fall of the House of 10.
we
That's
gotta go
okay.
stop. We gotta go save the X-Men.
That's okay.
Yeah.
But next issue, they're crossing over with vampires now, Blood Hunt. So it's like, can we
Oh,
get back
it's,
to
it's,
Yeah,
it's
Kang is the end
the Marvel
game.
effect.
When are we gonna get there? Is the question. but
Yeah,
Kang
because you
is
keep
the end
crossing
game.
over. I understand how big things are happening in other books,
But
but
also though, especially at least Blood Hunt is a Jed McKay book.
Genuinely the worst fucking page on this series. This fucking
Spider-Man
guy,
facing
bro.
off against Arrow.
It's that fuckhead.
Oh God, Curious. That fuck.
Fucking
that scene right there with Wolverine. He's gonna have the mask during that.
No, he's not.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They're not CGIing the mask onto
I-
him in scenes that they've shown without the mask. I'm
I-
telling you.
If
Like-
I'm right, you have to
No.
sell everything you own.
No,
Oh, you
I'm
know
not,
what?
I won't
I think
be
you should
doing
take that bet. I think you should take that bet, Harper.
But if you're right,
Does it work the opposite? Yeah. Does it work the opposite way?
No.
Okay, well,
He's already doing that.
I want your cat.
Which one I have too?
The one that ate the hat.
The one that ate. Yeah, that one.
My cat's like this big. I just checked to make sure the hat's still
I
there.
I cannot believe you named your cat after H.P. Lovecraft's cat. I think that's crazy.
I didn't. Rudy? Rudy's
Yeah.
after my D.
Well, that was his nickname, but you named him the other thing.
No.
You did. You did.
No, I didn't.
The audience doesn't know, but you did.
I named Rudy after a D&D character that I played that was eaten alive.
Do not Google, or maybe Google, what was H.P. Lovecraft's cat's name.
I guess I told Harper this, but I know I
told
know
him
I
that?
know the name.
Yeah, he told me word for word.
No,
Like-
I didn't. I did. No. I
No,
had a
it was
D&D
was it
character.
after last week's episode and I went, oh, did you name it that? You went, I don't know what that
Yeah,
is. And
2
I just
weeks ago.
showed it. I showed it to the
Yeah.
camera and he was just like, no.
Yeah.
I hate
it's
that I just know it. I don't
Yeah,
even
you
like.
do know. Yeah.
I just know that.
Yeah, but Tyler, I know you would know it because you're a wealth of knowledge.
Bad dude.
Like where that dude, yeah.
Wait,
He's
I
like,
know
hey,
a
I'm
lot,
writing
yeah.
Cthulhu, but also come here. It's time
Yeah.
for dinner. Hey, puss, puss. And then, yeah, that's what he says. All right, fair enough.
What's he say again?
And that's a hero story, episode 200. I don't know what episode we're
Oh
on.
God,
Actually.
200 and what actually?
Yeah, I don't know what we are.
I don't either.
You know,
Good outro though.
what are we? Is it
267.
67. Really?
Jeez. Yeah, I mean, so we were talking about Endgame earlier.
Yeah.
JD and I reviewed Endgame on this podcast.
That's insane.
I was listening to it at university.
I
yeah.
reviewed it at on Big Who.
Oh yeah, what happened to that?
Who reference? Wow. I
Yeah,
was on
yeah.
Big Who.
It's actually
once.
lost media. Big Who.
It is lost media. Yeah.
Oh, it's out there with the Hero Story, the Lost episode.
Yeah, I lost the
Yeah.
thumb. I actually lost the thumb drive that had
Wow. It's
every
gone.
episode. Yeah,
Is it not on SoundCloud though?
I don't think so. I don't know. Maybe.
I think it's on SoundCloud.
Big Who was Tyler's original podcast before he joined
Yeah.
here.
Yes, with two of my friends.
I'm on an episode of that where you just can't hear me for the whole can't hear me.
That was
It's
a
like an
long
hour
time
and a
ago,
half and you
man.
just- it's like Tyler being like, "Yeah, so anyway, and what did you think about that?" And then just, and he's like, "Yeah, I agree." Well, I remember when we became friends because we like hung out on a live, like,
I think
We-
we were
we
talking
just-
about Doomsday Clock.
yeah, we spoke about
Doomsday
Doomsday
Clock.
Clock on a live, and Tyler was staying at like you were in some apartment, and it was the most
Yeah,
New
yeah.
York looking. It looked like the end of No Way Home. I was like,
Yeah.
you are so New York right
Yeah,
now.
it was crazy. Yeah,
Man,
good stuff.
good times.
Damn, 4 years ago.
Oh, I
Yeah,
guess
bro.
we should mention for comics, Daredevil came out with a $10 issue this week. $10
That's fine.
US. Where's
You
my
bought it?
receipt? Is my receipt here? Yeah, I have it right here.
That shit would
Oh
be
my
like
God.
$13 here or something.
I think I have.
Was
the
it 10?
receipt.
How much was it Canadian?
I'm finding out. Oh yeah, my receipt's right here.
Is it not on the cover? Doesn't it say Canadian?
No, it just says US $9.99.
Damn, $9.99 is
Receipt?
crazy.
Avengers was $5.
I got
When Spider-Man was $6.25, and Daredevil was $12.50.
Wow.
$12, dude. That's like a meal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for a John Romita Jr. Daredevil color.
in 2024.
Look, it's like, hey, look, he's looking for bullseye. Whereas people have bullseyes on their heads. They look like spider webs, though.
Yeah, they do look like spider webs. They don't look like bullseyes at all.
God. Books are expensive, man. Every book is like $5.
I
now,
gotta
though.
stop reading comics.
I bought a book the other day.
I bought
What-
a book.
Was it the alien one?
No, it was Michael Crichton's The Lost World.
Did I ask?
Yeah,
But you didn't even set that up. You didn't even. You didn't even.
and I think you did ask.
Yeah, you did. You literally did. I was gonna-
I did ask. My bad. Man, I've been like I'm catching up on comics this week, but I've been buying them every week. I bought 3 books this week, just 3, and it came out as $24.
I finished a new show. 24 bucks.
That's
bro.
For
incredible.
3 comic books.
$24.
Christ, man.
$24.
I gotta stop reading books. How much did comics used to be when I started? Oh, I can find out. You guys,
When
talk.
you started,
Why are you going?
when they started, it was like a penny.
I was gonna say, yeah. How old are you?
Well, like,
Where's he
is he talking
going?
about like the new 52? I think that would
I think yeah. He's saying like
$3,
back when he's gonna go. cheap.
$3.99, $2.99, $2.99.
Like $2.99.
He's
52
sitting
issues.
down.
He's going into his longbox. It's not very sure.
This is insane. You know what's gonna be amazing though? Is I'm just gonna look it up.
Man,
I'm
hey,
just-
Tyler.
Yeah.
I can't wait for you to tell
I'm
them.
looking for new 52
I-
comics.
New 52.
Audience, stay tuned. We've got some.
Stay
shit
tuned
coming.
for the next episode that JD's on because it's gonna be a fucking revelation. In the
It's-
past week, I have read. I'm not gonna say what. I've read 4 books. Hundreds of issues. Oh shit, he's coming back. One of them was the
$3
best-
for new 52.
$3.
Wow.
That's interesting.
Is
yeah.
that the fucking
Yeah,
Jim
yeah, we're
Gordon
listening.
Batman?
Yeah,
I
we're-
just
we're-
picked up-
yeah,
I
it's
just
the
grabbed
big
around
ra-
new 52.
the big bunny Batman. Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
But yeah, it's gonna be. I read maybe the best comic book ever,
Mm.
and then I read another couple of comics as well.
Mm.
But yeah, it's gonna be fun.
I like you jumping.
Hey!
Hey, buddy. Hey, pal. Weren't saying nothing. So yeah, that's actually his cat's name. So-
Rudy, it's
I finished break. Oh, I did the thing. I pulled off my my master
Oh,
plan.
like, did you do the Camino? El Camino?
I did do the El Camino master plan. We finished Breaking Bad, and it was like, damn. And then I was like, oh, can I show you? We were about to go for a walk, and I was like, can I show you something? Like, you'll probably find this cool. And so I just started it, and obviously it's the back of Jesse's head, and she goes, is that Jesse? is this Jesse? Is that Jesse? And then you hear like Mike off screen, and she's like, Mike. And then like I stopped it right after that scene, like when Mike says, "No, that's the one thing you can't do." And it cuts to like Jesse driving away in the car. I paused it and I just went, El Camino, a Breaking Bad movie. Like I was selling it. Like, was it like she was
You're-
like, what?
Rogue
You're at a
One,
pitch
Star
meeting.
Wars
Rogue One.
story.
I was like, so
You're at
hyped.
Netflix HQ. You're
Yeah, bro.
pitching
I
the
was like,
movie.
I'm doing Vince Gilligan's fucking work, bro. I'm like, hear me
God
out.
damn.
So good. And so we're 2 episodes into Better Call Saul.
Oh yeah.
What a show, man. What a show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, it's a good show.
Anyway, I'm gonna watch
Fallout.
Jurassic World Dominion tomorrow, so that's good.
Oh.
That movie
Are
fucking
you really?
sucks. Yeah.
Why?
Because we watched the first two. I was like, oh, we might as well watch the one that's got all of them in it, even though it's bad.
Even though
real.
there's no dinosaurs, they're all
It's
fighting
about
just
bugs.
crickets.
Yeah.
Evil crickets or whatever.
Evil.
They are
crickets.
evil crickets, yeah. Eating wheat. So shit.
$1 billion movie. I saw it.
I saw
Yeah,
it
it's not
too.
good.
We
It's
all
not
saw
good.
it.
It's
Yeah,
a real bad movie.
It's the worst one.
we all saw it.
It has the worst dino fight. That's the we watched Jurassic World the other day, and like I don't
I
think
think
I've
Jurassic
seen that
World's
movie-
good.
Yeah.
I think it is too. I haven't seen it since like probably 2017. Like I rewatched it once, like 2 years after it came out. But that final fight, I didn't care like how goofy it was when Blue runs around the corner in like literal slow motion. I was like, yeah, let's go. It's still so cool.
It is
Like
hard.
the Indominus Rex, Rexy from the original movie, and Blue. I fucking love Blue, man. They're fighting. It's sick. Owen Grady's a better character than Star Lord, which is an opinion that I said in the group chat.
Oh, God.
Kingpin's in it, and the
Kingpin's in
kid
it,
from
yeah.
Iron Man 3.
And Kingpin's trying to put guns on dinosaurs and send them to the Middle
trying
East.
to weaponize them. Yeah, yeah. You send 'em to
That's
the
a good
Middle-
idea.
Instead of
That's
Vincent
a- I just-
D'Onofrio, you just say Kingpin.
I feel
Yeah,
like
Kingpin.
I
That's the
feel
plot
like
of Born Again.
I feel like Chris Pratt was made for that role specifically. I don't
You
know
think he
why.
was made for Owen
I just
Grady?
the way he says the Indominus Rex, and he's like poking fun at the whole movie, and I think that's awesome. And he's just like so stupidly badass for no reason.
What about
like-
Mario? Do you think he was born from Mario
No,
No.
or
or
Garfield.
Garfield?
Yeah,
Oh man.
Oh, that's in like 2 weeks.
but like
Uh,
I believe it in this in Fallen Kingdom when he turns to that kid and he goes, "I rode my motorcycle through a forest with a pack of raptors." I'm like, I buy. Yeah, he is the coolest dude ever. He's just cool.
In
And he doesn't
I'm
do
sorry.
anything stupid. Sorry, I'm on my own Grady.
No, I
Where's
was,
my
I
own
was gonna,
Grady
I
hot
was
toy?
gonna add on to this. At Universal Studios in California, the Jurassic World ride, when you're in line, there's videos playing, selling as if you're at the park. They're just like, enjoy your stay at Jurassic World and stuff like that. They show there's like an interview where they're interviewing Claire. Who's
Claire,
the-
yeah.
yeah. So someone's
Bryce
interviewing
Dallas
Claire, and Owen's in the background like fixing something, and then he kind of walks over. And he's like, "You guys talking about dinosaurs?" It's Chris Pratt too. They're like, he filmed this
Yeah.
for the park.
Yeah.
She's like, "Oh, you're Owen, right?" And then he just steps in front of Claire, and it's like a 7-minute interview with him, and Claire's just in the background, like he takes over the interview. It
That
is
is
really
awesome.
funny. I liked
And
it.
he catches a fly out of the air.
Oh, like Jackie Chan and Karate Kid remake.
I was gonna say
He
like
does. He
Peter
catches
in,
a
The
fly
Amazing
in the
Spider-Man.
original movie too. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm talking about Jaden.
Oh yeah, right. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know why'd you go the remake? That's so random.
Because Jaden Smith.
Oh.
You don't like him? Is it because
Oh, here we go. Hey man, my cat's name is Loki, so that's all I'm saying. Your cat's not. It doesn't matter. Your cat's got a
This-
different.
Oh, okay.
God, how have you forgotten the joke already? God damn.
I have 2 cats.
He's like,
to be fair.
what does your
okay?
cat have to do with this at all?
Yeah, he's like, what do you mean? I have a cat too. Like, yeah, that's the point.
I have 2 cats. Thank you. Okay. One is named
Oh,
Rudy.
we'd hate to know what the other one's called.
The other one.
What? Where'd he go?
What the hell happened?
Where did he go?
Sorry, I cut out there.
Oh, I get it. I
Oh,
get
That's,
it. Because he said what's that was pretty
That's,
Well, he just
uh,
everyone on the podcast. Remember again, look up what what's his
HP
name's cat
Lovecraft's
was.
cat,
Yeah,
Mm.
and Hunter just said it.
no.
Just
So-
we heard
didn't.
it. You guys in the edit, like he muted it, but we heard it clearly. Very
yeah,
clear.
that's why we went.
I
"What?"
did. What the? You're becoming JD here, okay? I thought you were about to punish her. I thought you were
I
about to
did.
go.
I did.
liked
What
it.
about
I
it?
loved it. I'm just itching to do it again. And what you gonna put me in the nut house? Well, that ain't happening. Not on my watch.
And he's
Anyway,
back.
Yeah.
He's
That's
so
good.
good. I'm so excited for that, man.
Me too. Are you gonna watch it, or are you gonna find out the Miss Marvel cameos and you're like,
Fuck you. Fucking die in a hole.
what you says?
Imagine you
Rude.
didn't watch it. Imagine you didn't watch it.
She didn't watch Daredevil. Oh, fuck it.
Because there are
Is that
things
your-
that come out that were just like, Harper, you'd like this. You're just like, yeah.
What
Is that
would
your
I
next?
like?
Like, I hope I don't
Like,
die.
like when
before that, though.
Oppenheimer came out, you're like, can't wait for Oppenheimer. But like, it's been out
Yeah,
for
but
3 weeks.
Oppenheimer isn't like my third favorite character of all time.
But he's in your top 10.
Yes.
Tony Stark, Robert Oppenheimer. I'm just saying.
Same with the,
Looking like Darth
Robert Downey
Vader,
Jr.'s in both
Thrawn,
movies.
Rick
just like-
Grimes, and then Robert Oppen.
So I thought this
J.
list was
Robert
just
Oppenheimer.
fictional characters. It is.
Yeah.
You don't believe World War II
Yeah, I
happened.
get it.
Yeah. You're an
I've
Oppenheimer.
seen
denier.
movies, but it wasn't.
I've seen-
It didn't happen.
He did the bomb that made Godzilla. You know,
I think I would remember if World War II happened. Okay. Apparently, all the men had to be deployed. I was never asked.
Yeah,
I've
wasn't
seen
nobody
Saving
asked me.
Private Ryan. That was fictional too, right?
You
Man.
just are convinced that World War II didn't happen because you were involved.
But it's
Yeah,
all one.
because I
But you are
wasn't
also
there.
convinced that it's all one giant shared universe movie plot.
Oh yeah.
Every movie about World War II is fiction and all
Do you
take place in the
remember
same
I sent that
universe.
to the group chat because it was like the showrunner of Masters of Air being like, "This is set in the Band of Brothers and the Pacific Universe," and it was like, yeah, World War II. Like,
World War
like,
II.
the war-
Yeah.
My favorite movie universes are the DCEU, the World War II, and the MCU.
the World
World
War
War II
II, yeah,
reverse.
the World War II. Like,
Oh, and then the MCU got that crossover with the World War II verse as well. That was pretty sick.
yeah. It's like I assume World War II isn't real because Captain America isn't real. I'm like, well, if he wasn't there, then it can't be.
Yeah. Okay, so you're telling me Captain America's fake. We got that. But
Yeah, we
World
got
War
that
II's
fake.
real.
Well, yeah, okay, like the moon landing. Okay, I've seen Transformers 3. I think I know, buddy.
You just think World War II is just like saying MCU.
yeah, yeah. I just love you calling it the World War II.
MCU, the World
What's
War
your
II.
favorite movie in the World War II? God. Dunkirk is a good one.
It's the worst joke.
What's your favorite movie in the World War II?
Very stupid.
Yeah, I guess Miss Marvel has time travel, so technically.
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
Endgame
yeah,
too. They
double
go
it.
to the World War II again.
Oh, and
It's like
Eternals as
any-
well.
It's like anything that exists in a movie, I don't believe is then real. Like if it exists, I saw Ford versus Ferrari. I'm like, racing must be fake.
Yeah. I saw Cars. It's fake
That's
too.
what it goes. They don't ain't real. I'm walking now.
Yeah.
Horse and carriage.
You just believe New York City is real. It's just a big movie
It's
set.
not real.
But you believe Ratatouille. You do believe that.
But that makes sense.
Does rats
Yeah.
exist?
Yeah, rats
Your
are
rats
real.
exist. Are you telling me they can't cook?
Who is this guy? This would be the worst guy to have. as
If
your
rats
friend.
couldn't cook, then they just
Yeah.
die of starvation.
What would they
Exactly.
do? Animate the movie? Don't make no sense.
What do rats eat then?
Oh, you
They
thought-
can't.
You can't survive if you don't know how to cook, okay? And rats clearly can cook, otherwise they wouldn't
They're
exist.
too small for the drive-through. They have to cook.
They're too small for the drive-through. They have their own.
They have to.
I hate this. guy who doesn't believe anything he sees in movies. Do you believe in Sonic?
Yeah, well, he's in the games.
Oh, he's an alien and we don't know
He's
anything about
a-
space.
He could be. It's plausible. I'll tell you, it's plausible. He's not earthbound. He's plausible.
It's plausible. He's in video games. I believe them. Anything in a video game, I believe is real.
Well, the thing is, in the World War II, they explained that the entire war was happening worldwide. And I personally was never asked to deploy, so, you know.
I ain't never seen him. But that's because he's fast, not because he ain't real.
One day I'll catch him.
I guarantee you, by Secret Wars, Hitler's going to come back in the World War II.
Oh,
I'm telling you, you saw the
Lord.
post-credit scene for the Kingsman. I just had a random thought.
I
But
have
why does
seen
it-
the post-credit scene for the
Why
Kingsman.
doesn't Sonic have a villain like Kraven the Hunter?
That
Who
is
just wants to
genuinely
like who just
craziest
wants to kill him and
post-credits.
skin him or something? Like,
Skin
like-
I mean,
yeah,
like, Eggman's like hunting him down per
no,
se.
but like, why is there no like big game hunter who just wants to get him for like his pelt?
there is
Oh, I can't get into this.
Knack the Weasel?
Oh, Jesus Christ!
He's a
There
big game
is.
hunter that's hunting Sonic down. He uses like a revolver.
Oh,
Dude,
my
that is.
God.
I don't know if people have seen that movie. I just want to show it to the camera because it is the most insane post-credit scene in fucking.
Yeah, see Knack the
history.
Weasel. Scroll
He's
around,
talking
you'll
about
see him with
he's
this
talking
rifle.
about the Kingsman.
I'm talking about the Kingsman.
You can't hear it. We can't hear it.
I can hear it.
But Adolf Hitler.
Wait,
It-
that's
just
like the
the
prequel, right?
Yeah, the idea.
I-
The prequel sets up Hitler as like Thanos.
The idea that like the
Are
big
they-
post-credit scene reveal is what's your name?
Are they
Adolf
doing that? Yes, they are doing that.
They are making another Kingsman.
Yeah.
Okay, first one was cool.
I know. Who
I
cares?
didn't really care for the second.
Yeah, the second one sucks.
I didn't really care for it. I liked Rocket Man.
That movie's fucking sick.
This guy also believes every actor plays the same role. every person in a movie's a spy because they changed the name in different ones.
This
You know,
is
they're
so-
always
I hate this
undercover.
guy. I hate this guy. I don't,
You
I
know
don't
the
like this
guy that drives the other guy around, like the musician? That's Aragorn.
Oh my God. Shit, stop it, this guy. Guy, just learn.
I'm
guy.
just pretending what JD's future child's gonna be. Okay, I guess
Gosh.
we'll wrap it up there.
We've been going. I feel like it's been like a 4-hour episode.
It
Yeah,
has felt.
this is a long one, so we should wrap.
We said we were getting professional.
Look, at least it's been a good one.
World War II cinematic universe for like an
Look,
40
that, is
minutes.
that not quintessential? Like, we can't ruin the idea. We have to.
Yeah,
the-
we have
the
to get that
beating
idea
heart is
out
still
there. It needs to be out on the internet forever.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Well, anyways,
Amazing.
that's a hero story. We still haven't planned an outro for some reason, but hopefully next week JD will be here. And do you guys have anything to say?
No.
Every second is a gift.
That's about it. See ya.